It's Dub Life, every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, say make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to episode 197, maybe, of Dub Life. 197, almost. 299 in the car. It's Friday afternoon. About to be the end of work, and we got to go to Walmart. But before we go to Walmart, don't forget to use the hashtag BeatUpFit. Enter to win prizes all month long in the month of August. A positive thing you've done for your wellness. And we have reached 5,000 subscribers, so I no longer have to ask you to subscribe. You subscribe if you want to, but I'm going to stop saying that. But pay attention to 5,000 subscriber videos for giveaways. There'll be one every week for multiple weeks as we give away a bunch of stuff for a 5,000 subscriber giveaway. So pay attention to those videos. They'll be labeled appropriately so you can see and enter and win that stuff. Big Bad Toy Store link, all that. Hey. Now, going to Walmart. This video will be a lot of around the house. In fact, this may be the only time we are not at the house in this video. We got a bunch of toys to open. We've got things that you've seen recently, Comic-Con exclusives, Big Bad Toy Store pre-orders that have come in, so forth, from the last pile of loot, and all of it's just sitting on the table. So we got to open up a lot of stuff. We want to set up Rufus's pool and let Rufus play in the pool. This is our first weekend in a while that we don't have anything, which is a pretty infrequent thing for us. We would have been at PowerCon in Columbus. Originally, we thought we were going to go to PowerCon. It's where a lot of friends are this week, but with being Kaya's first day of school, not a good weekend to travel. So we'll just have to save up for the next con, which will be Dragon Con probably for us in about a month. So we're going to open a lot of toys. We've got to get some picture frames. We have some new toilet art that has arrived for the bathroom. We also will, probably not in this video, but soon we'll have some more Winnie the Pooh art, so we need some frames for that. And I don't know what else. But there's going to be a lot of sitting around the table, family time, unboxing, chatting it up, having a good time. So if you're into that type of video, that's what this video will be. But at least, first, we'll get to go to a NECA Funko section.
Yeah.
So let's go to Walmart. Yeah?
Yep.
All right, Walmart. This Walmart may have to go off the list. This is a Walmart I hunt at frequently, and we come by. It's the closest one, but there's a new high school, and school's back, and school's probably letting out imminently. They had a bunch of buses in line, and they were deciding to stripe the road right in front of the school during that time. Just seems poor, but that traffic's going to start to become where it's not a great area to get to.
Unless you come at noon.
Yeah, that's true. Noon's a little bit hard, usually in work or what have you. However, we have successfully made it to Walmart, which is a surprise. And the lady wearing the 3D glasses right there agrees.
That's true.
3D glasses. Hey, Natalie.
Yes.
You know how when, like, if a lady is wearing, like, yoga pants that maybe are of the lower quality style and they may not should be wearing that, it appears to be see-through and, you know, it's like you have a behind chasm visible.
Yes.
Should I wear pants like that? Oh, come on, big frames. We need a 12 by 18 the most. Oh, that's not. Oh, maybe. Is that the right type of 12 by 18? No, that one won't match.
Poo-poo.
We need 11 by 17, but there's just none. What's that other 12 by 18?
The same.
We need one that's like that.
Yeah.
Those are all broken too. Imagine we're going to go to a different
Their frame game has not been on point.
No, I mean, it's just so widely inconsistent. And if you order them to get shipped, they just get broken.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to go to a different Walmart then. Poopsies. That's what I was wrestling with. Whether they can see, this is just not, it won't match.
Yeah.
Guess we go to the NECA Funko section. Natalie decided it's the figure aisle first, not the NECA Funko section. She just made a beeline. Is that because you think there's new G.I. Joe?
Hoping.
I see a bunch of Lady J immediately.
Yep.
Whole bunch of nothing. Is there sludge? No. Why are you so loud, speaker?
I unnecessarily.
This is a lot going on here at this figure aisle. Poopy pants. Oh, don't copyright me, YouTube. There are no Marvel Legends for sale, but there's Robin King. No Marvel Legends at all.
Zero.
Aquaman.
Clearance all of the
Got rid of them. Yeah, eventually. Eventually they did. There's Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Hogan, Honky Tonk Man, Bray Wyatt, Flair, so you can get that whole set. And Chases. Or anything new even.
And she's got the fishnets. Ooh la la la.
That is true. Oh, Wardlow series is out too. That's old. This is all that series. These guys have been there forever.
You want a wrestling buddy?
Sting wrestling buddy. I mean, I used to would have back in the day.
Play with in the bathtub?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would kind of ruin it. You just DDT it in the bed.
That wouldn't ruin it?
It would ruin it in the bathtub. DDT it on the bed? No, that's what it wants you to do. You shake me, I talk. Oh, what?
Oh.
What?
What happened in this aisle?
I didn't do that. I ain't do that. Nope. What's happening? Oh. All right. Mama, baby blue. You go.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh. All right. So I thought that this brand was like My Life as a Farmer. It's like, you know, if you want to be a farmer, here's a doll that's a farmer. My Life as Dream Team Captain. My Life as a desk? As a bedroom playset? My Life as a vanity? That confuses me with the branding. Well, let's see what's over here. Honky Tonk Man again. Nothing we need there. Miss Pac-Man. There's a Snake Mountain. Just touch me on my hind end.
You know, can't help it.
That's true. Stranger Things. It's like 11 and 11. The Analyst Meek. Oh, there's Goku. I think that may be the first time I've seen those in Walmart. Is there a lot of them? Yeah. I wonder how much that is. That's a good get. If it's especially if Walmart's will clearance them, I'll buy all of them. A bunch of 11. There's a Demogorgon. There's the Casey and April 2-pack. Oh, Secret of the Ooze Shredder. People have started to find. That is something I need to find. Bad Knees April. Bunch of Aprils. I forgot about that people are finding the Secret of the Ooze Shredder. I'm the one that jaded you. That would be great to find. And I think not far from us, somebody's found it.
Oh, that's good.
Bespin Vader. Ford Trooper. Alright. We gotta go to another Walmart anyway, so time to roll. Well, we have a little bit of time now because we have to drive to the other Walmart. So we did stop at the Starbucks to get a little treat for the vehicle. I don't know what that was. Your egg white
Almost
bites.
A mess, yes.
No, we don't need a mess.
No.
I do have from Ron from Century the Mad Collector's recommendation a shaken brown oat espresso with the sweet cream on top, the froth on top, which Ron said is the greatest thing of all time, and somebody gave him that recommendation. Yeah, that's real good. That's very good. Brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, which is a very low calorie item, and then with the vanilla sweet cream on top. That's very good. That's tasty. That's a good way to spend your like 150 calories or whatever it is. Delicious. And you're having spinach and eggs.
I'm having egg white, roasted red pepper, and spinach bites. Yes.
And mango dragon fruit. No froth for you?
And no, I'm not
a froth person. Not a froth person.
Mango dragon fruit lemonade.
Oh, that breeze is nice. It's hot as poop.
It is.
Now at the other Walmart. Hopefully they have frames. Just the 12 by 18 is the big one. The 11 by 17s we can find later because those pictures won't be in for a few days. But 12 by 18, we're hanging that this weekend. So we'd like to get that hung. I want the matching one. I have the TT really badly.
I think they have a restroom in here.
Yeah, this is the Walmart that's entirely self-checkout or almost entirely self-checkout.
Oh.
Yeah, so they probably have maybe they'll have a self-checkout TT stand.
Oh, where it like self bidets. Like
Well, that would be wonderful. Walmart with a bidet, they need to invest in that. They need to put that in their SEC filings, I believe. Let's see what happens. Do you want that great big Venom?
Huh?
You want that great big Venom?
Oh no, Kaya may though.
No, she can buy it for herself then.
That's true.
What about the Oops, I Did It Again, Britney Spears?
Maybe.
You kind of want that? The Boba Fett? Cop Man. No Secret of the Ooze Shredder. Casey and April 2-pack. Let's see. Gargoyles. No Shredder.
Sad face.
It's a little suspect. It's a little suspect. Spawn. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. No. Alright. That's old My Hero Academia. Yeah, a little suspect. A little flippy dippy going on there. Let's go to the figure aisle. Hopefully they have the frames here. We're going to do that last and hope that we hit the home run.
They're going.
I lied. We're going to look now. That's not. That one doesn't look big enough. Oh, 12 by 16. They're all 12 by 16?
Yes. There must be a shortage.
A 12 by 18 shortage.
Just picture frames, like.
It's just poopies. No 11 by 17, no 12 by 18. Man. 16 by 20. Are these picture frames? We're going to go digging through the. It says rugs. Area rugs. What about this? Is this picture frame? Writing desk.
Office chairs.
Ugh. I guess we'll just have to get this one. Guess we'll just have to get that one. Poopies. Don't want the one that doesn't match. I want that one. Oh well. T and the B. Did you not know what T and the B stood for until just then? Do you think it's a good thing or not a good thing?
I mean, it's just a phrase. I just didn't know what it meant. So I was just curious.
Lady J, kickback blur. No sludge. Sludge is starting to show up. I think it's in stock on Amazon, actually. I think it's in stock. Big Bad Twister. Oh.
Moreland, but.
Moreland's the one you bought that one random time. Sleepwalker. Penguin. Lando, Batman, Aquaman. Oh, Legends just spread out through all these places. Halo. Oh, I would like to sing the song. What's the Spider Action Armor Set? Spider-Man. Oh, I want that. Ric Flair, Bend and Bash. It's a bunch of nothing. At least these dark. No, actually. AEW still there. Oh. What is all this? I believe this Walmart just uses this area as the warehouse. I mean, it's just all back here. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Titan Heroes, Dolls, Spin Master, Chompin' Cruise, VTech, Mattel, Family Feud toys. Just pushing the cart in and out, in and out. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We will. Oh, there's more over here.
Yeah.
My goodness. Oh, Peter parked car with Miles Morales. Oh wait, G.I. Joe Classified. Oh, this is gonna be. It's gonna be Crockmaster. I have that already. That's what it's gonna be. What is it labeled as? Figure and Pet 10. I have 2 of these. This figure looks great. I'm not gonna get it because I already have 2, but it looks great. That's one of the figures we're gonna open.
Oh.
But if they had other G.I. Joe, I mean, there's even more toys over there. Well, that's why this Walmart hasn't been restocked, because it's all sitting here. Oh, people have just been going, getting what they need to get. Plus the Spider-Verse. I bet this Dewdog is over here doing this. Oh, wait, that looks like... What's that? Oh, those are cars. All right, I'm gonna look through and make sure there's nothing else we need here before we do. Black Panther 6-inch figure assortment. That's gotta be Marvel Legends. What's this? Yes. What's that? Oh, Fortnite. There's Nakia. Is this a Build-A-Figure wave? Black Panther. This is crazy. Killmonger. This is just the reissue. Shuri, whatever that's called. I can see that there are multiple people in this line of business that come to this Walmart because there's all these open boxes with random stuff. I'm sure this is great footage, but listen, Mr. Worldwide's on the background. Somebody just tapes it back up too. Brought some tape over here to tape it back up. That really is crazy. As far as you can see down there, there's like 5 pallets of toys just hanging out here in the back. Crazy. There's even one random one here. Although the size of that's got to be like the little kid-sized figures. All right, we're gonna get this frame that doesn't fit our needs. We got Kaya some shirts. We'll catch up. Probably the next thing we'll be doing is opening some toys. Is that exciting?
It is.
But I don't think there are any toys for you. You've already opened your toys.
I opened mine and put them in my collection.
Yeah, she's been disciplined. I am not. Got to get them open. And then do the handstands.
Dude, yes, hands down.
You? No. Well, I know you're just staring at empty seats. But here in a bit, this will be the stack of stuff that Kaya's going to open. We've got the ZD, I think makes this. Iron Man Mark II. We got Bing Bong. We've got the Neutrinos from NECA. We've got Figuarts Android 16 event exclusive. And the Buzzmod Inosuke. That's going to be Kaya's list of items to open up. Then, let's see, we're going to let her do Neutrinos. Neutrinos are probably going to take her a while, I would guess. We do have the Shinron. I don't know that we're going to open him up because I don't know where to put him. I don't know if I have room. I'm going to open up Commander Karg, Motu Classics from the He-Man movie, the only one I don't have. The Ramen Toy Quicksilver, which I'm not sure if I've shown you this or not. It came in officially licensed Ramen Toy. They're the one that made the third-party Centurions, but this is officially licensed. Look how cool the box is. I mean, that is a very nice product. I'm excited to open that up. They do have a Monstar coming as well. I'm going to open the SDCC Lion-O from Super 7 and the Chitara from Super 7, as well as Carol, 3-0 Carol from Walking Dead, 6 scale. And then Natalie, this will all be happening at the same time. She's going to open up the Penny Parker, an SBDR into the Spider-Verse Sentinel figure. She's got the event exclusive Goku Super Saiyan 2. She's got the event exclusive Majin Buu. And she's got, let's see, from Dragon Ball Super Hero, the Goku and the Piccolo. And then from Golden Axe, the Storm Collectibles, Gilius Thunderhead and Chicken Leg. So that's going to happen later. I'm about to open some G.I. Joe just for you. The girls are out running some errands. But I do want to show you the art we have and the other things to show you. So from Disparity Art, the toilet bowl art, we've got some new art pieces. This is what that frame you just got. You see it. It works. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It just doesn't match. All of our art has the thin frame around it. So that one is their newest piece, the toilet art. Then we got this one. I believe that's from Naruto with the thin frame. But see, they made that one bigger too. But this one, those are the 3 new ones. And then we got a smaller Voldemort, because the Voldemort we have is big when we got these originally. And I wanted a smaller one because all the rest we have were that 12 by 16 size. and I wanted it to match, so we'll move the big one to somewhere else. But then the newest one's 12 by 18, so kind of frustrating. And then shout out to my man Aaron. Aaron sent this print, one for David and one for I have David's there. That thing looks great. He sent that to us, picked it up at a local show. That's a really cool print. I like it a lot. Thanks to Aaron, got it framed. We'll find a cool place for that to go. So we got those pieces of art to hang. And then also from Bull Airs, who, if you saw the Tanjiro custom Jordans I have, that's where it came from. I pre-ordered these off-white Bull Air Boba Fett Jordans. And they have arrived. And these guys are absolutely crazy good. Incredible. Crazy, crazy. All the weathering and the dirt and all of the detail. The pouches, like Boba Fett. On the inside, I don't know if you can see that, but the sole is custom. It's like a hard piece. There's the other one. I just think these things look great. I do have a TMNT set coming as well. Excited for that. So I wanted to show you those items. There you see the off-white. And you see it has like the off-white 5s, the foam top. Comfort. So I wanted to show you that stuff before I put it away. Definitely excited about these. We're going to do a video on my Bull Airs, like that, B-U-L-L, Bull Airs. You can find them on Instagram. Collection once those turtles come in. I'm going to show you that. But for now, I'm going to open those G.I. Joe over there. Okay. Clearly, we have a lot of stuff to open. The Joes I have to open, I'm going to open only 2 of the Cobra officers. You saw that I got like 11 of them or something like that. I'm just going to open 2 because I don't know what I'm going to do with all my Cobra armies right now. I have no room. My Bat army isn't. They're just laying there, and I have half of them not open. Same with my Alley Viper. I don't have them all open. So I don't know. But I'm going to open Crocmaster. But I can fit 2 Cobra officers with my current Cobra army. Rufus come to lay down. And then I am going to open these retro card figures. Destro, Lady J. Let's see which one this is. Baroness. And Gung Ho. The Gung Ho I think is probably the most needed to be opened. Because it's the vintage. The rest of these are just minor updates, but I don't know. I'm going to open them all up. I do have the extra one on card, the best ones, but say goodbye, cards. In our system normally, so like all these, oh, I'm sorry, Rufus, I dropped his stand on you. That is a difference in these retro ones. They come with a stand. It says a Cobra stand. I just don't, I mean, they just should have made it like Marvel Legends retro series are, and not this flimsy card, but I don't know what they were thinking. So he comes, I mean, I'm not going to compare them. You can find plenty of people that have done that, but they're relatively similar. These just look more like the vintage toy, I think, which I like. So I'm happy to have them in the collection. Now our process, like all these boxes I'll throw away, the G.I. Joe boxes. This Super 7 box I'll throw away. The Super 7 boxes with sleeves I'll keep. NECA box I'll throw away. And then the import boxes we've been keeping. The Storm box I'll throw away. So, you know, it's kind of half and half here. We've just run out of room to store things. Anyway, Destro. He's got a briefcase. He's got a pistol. And then he has like his bigger gun. And the stand. I think that's it. I mean, he looks great. You know, he's just slightly different than the first Destro, but I like him more. Could tell I like him more. You know, like this pouch is all red on the first Destro, and it looks bad. He does have a place to tuck away his pistol and his holster. So like him, you don't even need to put any figures away. He can hold all the figures. He has a case. I think in the, yeah, this case is different. It's got money, and it's got Mars at the keyboard. you can't see that, but I think the original had a Cobra sign on the inside, and this has the Mars logo. Anyway, so I think he's pretty good. One thing, if I've not talked about it enough, I really like, I mean, obviously I like Classified Series, I have them all, but I like Classified Series, most of the figures, all of their accessories you can put on them somewhere. Now, it depends on how you want to outfit them, right? Like, if I didn't want him to hold this briefcase, there's nowhere else for him to put that. But if I do want him to, I can have his pistol in his holster, I can give him this other gun, I can have him holding the briefcase and on the stand, and I don't have to put any extra anything in anywhere, but he's still decently equipped with pieces. You know, so I appreciate that. I do appreciate the way that they do that. And even with some of like the troopers and such, they seem to be making an effort to make it where you can fit all their stuff on him. He looks good. I mean, I'm not going to say he doesn't. He looks good. I like this line. I think they do a good job. I don't care much about the classic. In reality, I don't care about this card back really at all because it looks retro. It isn't retro though. It's this figure that they have on it. But the reality is, I don't care much about it. It's just I have all of the Classified series so far, mint in box as well as loose, and some, you know, I have these in box, but they're not mint, so that's the little frustration. Lady J's different. You know, she has her actual camera right here in this version, whereas the original, she has like this GoPro that's on her backpack, so that's different. Her deco's different. You know, I would think if Hasbro hadn't moved to the plastic-free packaging, that they would have made a number of these. Because I think, so Snake Eyes, what has gone up for pre-order? Storm, Shadow, and Zartan went up at the Walmart Collector Con. And then the last two are the Crimson Guard, which has not come out on either side yet. Although they have shown the Crimson Guard regular classified. And Snake Eyes. So no Duke in this line. No Cobra Commander. The Cobra Commander is the Mickey Mouse version coming with his tank. So it's just interesting that they don't have, you know, you could tell probably they thought when they started production on these that they'd be making a lot more. But then with the plastic-free packaging, they obviously can't. And so that line has had to quit. So with her, you can put on, so she's just going to have an extra tip. So she has her spear gun. She put the spear in there. And she has her camera in her stand. So she's just going to have an extra tip that may have a place. No. I thought she may have a place to put it, but she does not. I could have her camera over her shoulder though. I could have her holding. You know, I like to not have to carry around extra weapons. Let's be honest. I like that. But that's not, you know, there's not a good place to put that. Plus, she should be able to hold this spear gun with two hands. The weapons aren't, I mean, this weapon is, it's solid, you know, plastic, no paint. It's not the greatest thing of all time. But, you know, it's supposed to feel like the vintage one, so I'm okay with that. She does have the removable hair with the hat, make her bald. Just like the first one did, but the first one did have some changes in like you could change her hat. How does this work? Star on the left. And her stand is a Joe stand. Can I get her foot in the peg? So are any of you collecting Joe Classified? And if so, did you skip this subline? Or are you like me and you're a sucker and you get all of them? You know. Which one are you? Which one are you? I wonder if let's see, does she have, usually that, yeah. So she can hold this spear gun with both hands. They've got good articulation, you know, because a lot of these bucks are brand, I mean, they're all kind of brand new, because the line is brand new. So they're not, I mean, even though they're reusing bucks, none of them have been reused like the Bucky Cat mold, because there's nothing that's brand new in that. I like it that they have these stands. I will say, I like it. I will say. All right, Baroness. I think Baroness, a lot of people like, but I mean, it's relatively minimal change. I think the Baroness that came with the bike was fine. This certainly looks more classic, but you know, it's just paint. I mean, I think all of these are probably exactly the same figure as the original, just with deco hits. And the Gung Ho is going to be the one people are most excited about, like I said. So she comes with like a sniper rifle, really long gun, and then like a machine gun, 2 pistols, and glasses in her stand. Again, I think these look weird in the package. The really long card, I think they look weird. I think they should have made it a shorter card with better cardboard. And maybe I'm just wrong, but I don't think the Marvel Legends Retro Series are this tall. I don't feel like they're that tall. And maybe these figures are taller, but I think part of it is they put the weapons in the bubble above them. They should have put the weapons behind them and have the card be much shorter and the bubble be much shorter, in my opinion. I think it'll look better. But I mean, this is a line that is not going to exist any longer, so it's fine. She has 2 pistol holsters on her hind end, so you can get both of them back there, I guess. Right? Talking to myself. And so she can double wield those pistols. She does have a little notch in the side of her face for her glasses to peg in. I like it when they do that because it helps keep them on, but at the same time it kind of forces you to use the glasses. Because if you don't, there's just like a line in the side of her head. With Baroness, I think she does not have a hole. So she can't, like, she has a peg where this could store on her back, but she has no peg on her back. Plus she has hair. Her hair is long and in the way. So her sniper rifle will not be with her. I will give her the machine gun. The sniper rifle will get stored away. The other thing that maybe isn't great about Classified series, they basically never have extra hands. I'm not sure if there's ever been one with extra hands. So they all just come with trigger fingers. All of them. Whether they have a trigger finger item or not, they all are just trigger finger hands. I don't love that. I also don't need 39 sets of hands either. I'm not that guy. You know, and I understand, like, with figure photography, which I'm trying to do more of, and Kyle likes, and it's just something I'd like to do better at. You need to have other fingers, but at the same time, like, I don't go digging in my bags of accessories when I do figure photography like I should. So even if they have the extra hands, I ain't got them with me anyway. When I did some Usagi photos the other day, it was specifically because I still had it out. And some of this stuff, you know, I'm gonna leave the figure out and not on display with their bags, so that I can maybe take some pictures with this stuff. What we do with the extra pieces, we take a bag, we mark on it. So with this, it's gonna be G.I. Joe Classified Retro, and it's definitely Lady J, Baroness, and maybe Gung Ho. Destro didn't have any extra pieces, so then I just label it on here, and then we put all these in the tote for whenever we need them, which is basically never, I guess, unless we sell them, but it'll be easier to dig it up at that point. These feel nice, and man, I'm not gonna lie, act like they don't. I just dropped that on Rufus. I'm sorry, Bubby. He is laying on my feet, taking a little nap. I'm disturbing him. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find Mr. Gung Ho's stand. There it is. Alright, so Gung Ho has a knife, a hat, a pistol, and like the big gun. I imagine all of this will probably fit on him. And a backpack. And he's in his traditional green. Now, I have seen some folks comparing this Gung Ho to the first issue Gung Ho with the Action Force declassified Big Bad exclusive set that kind of gives you the green Gung Ho accessories, and I think most people think this figure is actually superior to that. I don't have that in hand yet. I will have it. I don't know if I'll do that comparison or not. I mean, he's great. People are going to want this figure. So everybody that got a mangled Gung Ho box, just save it, because people are going to buy it from you. People are going to want that figure. He's nice. He looks good. So he has a pistol holster. He has a knife holster on his boots. It's got a lot of deco. At the end, we'll show you all the toys. We're not going to put them away. They'll be here sitting on the table. So at the very, very end of this video, or not this video, but of our unboxing segment, you get to see a little close-up of some of this stuff. Yeah, so he's pretty easy. So he can hold all his weapons. I like that. Makes life easier. Oh! Okay, gung ho. Get your finger in the hole. Uh-oh, hey. What you say now, Dub? What you talking about? You know, trigger finger. The trigger hole. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Alright. So, with his gun, put his hat on. Feels like it's probably going to fit pretty securely. He's good looking. Good looking figure. Good looking figure. So he needs to be facing this way. So let me get him set up. I will walk over there to the camera and show you these four a little closer up before I move to the Croc Master and the Cobra Officer. So give me just a second. All right, I almost didn't open these, but I'm glad I did. Because this is a nice little subline. Really nice. Lady J. Baroness. The paintwork on these is really good. Really has that retro feel. We got Destro. I think he looks great. And then we got what is easily the best figure, Gung Ho. See all his holsters, lots of paint. Nice looking. Let's open up the Cobra Officers and the Croc Master. Okay. Do Croc Master last, to the Cobra Officer. I think these Cobra Officers are going to look great. They look great in the package. I think they're going to be really, really nice. I like the silver deco on them. I mean, I'm sure it's just a reuse of the Cobra infantry body. Oh, he looks good. So he has a helmet. He's got like a bigger machine gun, a smaller machine gun, a pistol, a knife, a scope, 2 ammo clips, and what I'm guessing is a really big holster. I like it. I like it. But the paint, that is where I think, so the bucks, like we've been talking about, the G.I. Joe that Hasbro's been using are great. I think they're some of the best articulation, no pins. You know, I don't know that they've ever had a pin. You know, I might be wrong about that, but most of them are pinless. Most of them have all the articulation you want, because it's all, again, it's new. So they started from scratch. And they're making really nice figures. You know, the challenge G.I. Joe, they're just hard to get sometimes. You know, and I know people probably already have commented like, oh, look at this guy. Took all the Cobra Officers and the bats. Hey, I pre-ordered those things. Like, it's really easy. If Big Bad Toy Store, use the link in the description below if you like to help count, has them, just pre-order them. Because Big Bad doesn't charge you up front, not for something like this. And you decide if you want it later and cancel it if it doesn't come in. But you're guaranteed to get it, and sometimes they get it later. But they got these Cobra Officers pretty early. And you can have one for yourself. You know, you don't have to complain. Like, just pre-order them if you really want them. He looks good. So he's got a knife holster. He's got a place on the back you could put his big rifle. Where does this thing plug in? I wonder if that... He has this huge holster, which maybe you plug that on his back big peg to then put the sniper rifle. I think that is what you do. And then you put the sniper rifle back there. That's cool. So that's an improvement, because normally it's been you just peg the rifle itself into the back, but with this one, they have it where you can peg the actual, they give you a holster for the big rifle to peg back there. I think that's pretty cool. So he's got a place for his pistol, a holster. He has a knife sheath on his leg. So I think almost all of the stuff that this guy comes with, you're going to be able to put away. This is like I think this is a scope, which he does have a slot. And you are going to be able to put all his stuff away. So he has a slot on his back belt where you can slide his scope in. So it's like he travels with a sniper rifle kit. Because on the back of him, he has a place to put his scope and a place to put the extra magazine. So as long as you are equipping him with the smaller gun, not the pistol, but the smaller of the guns, I think you can put all his stuff in there. That's getting a little bit hard to get in there. Slide on in there now. Hey! So what is everybody else up to? I know I'm treating this like a live stream, even though nobody can live talk to me, but what are y'all excited about in the world of collecting right now? I do not know how to get that thing in there. What are y'all excited about? It's PowerCon, starting today. As you're watching this, it would be last week for you. I think NECA may have some new stuff at PowerCon, which I will be excited to see. Maybe they'll have an announcement on how you can get those sewer playsets, which they're going to get us, all of us Turtles collectors, to buy. I may not put these things back there because this would be a pan of booty. It definitely has pouches for you to put that stuff. It is definitely not easy to get it in there. And I'm sure I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Because I'm old Big Finger McGee. This is not the easiest thing for me to do. I also don't know that I need to have it in there. Like, what do I need that for? Am I ever gonna have him deploy his sniper rifle in the middle of being on the shelf? Probably not. So I think I will just store this stuff with here. So I'll add Cobra Officers. Cobra Officers to my bag. Mythic Legions. The Horsemen are at PowerCon. They've got the 2 Motu tribute figures there, I believe, which is cool. Which I would love to be picking up, but didn't work out this time. And I'm not, even though I've got multiple friends there, I'm not going to ask any of them to pick that up for me. Especially because you can just pre-order them and get them next year. But I'd love to have them now, but I don't want to burden someone asking them to get that for me, and then they got to carry it all around and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to be like that, so I'm not going to. Oh, he does have pins. I guess he does have pins. They just hide them really well, I suppose. I guess I didn't realize that. And give him his helmet. So these guys are kind of made where you can build them differently so that you can army build, but being the officer, he has insignia ranks on his arm, on his head. No stand with these guys, right? A little bit different, but they stand fine on their own. I'll open that one off camera. Let's get to Crocmaster and see how cool he is. Because we saw this earlier at the Walmart. It's the first time I've seen new G.I. Joe in a very long time. I think the most recent G.I. Joe that has been in Walmart and Targets are the Lady J. It's been sitting there forever and ever and ever. Sorry, buddy, I dropped the warning on you. You do get the cool, big Cobra. You could take that out. Oh! So Crocmaster looks great. I remember this toy. I had this toy as a kid. The breathing machine. He's got a huge crocodile and then a smaller crocodile. I think the crocodile's name is Fiona. He comes with a knife. He comes with a big hook. Pistol, but he wields a actual crocodile, so I don't know that he needs a lot. He has his whip, and he's got the big chain leash for the crocodile. And then he has 2 baby crocodiles. He has an albino, you can't see that, and then a green one, a baby. You also see, you notice from G.I. Joe, I haven't had to cut any tabs yet. Now, there are a few with the crocodile, which I get. But when Kaya opens that Neutrinos, that NECA Neutrinos, later in this video, she's going to be cutting tabs for 2 hours. Because NECA certainly puts lots of tabs. They do that. And that is not for me, though I understand. It is for the inbox collectors. So they do that. But see, G.I. Joe has these tabs here for the inbox collectors, but then they send, they use that trash card back for the things that even non-inbox collectors would consider keeping in box, like me. And so it's a little silly, but you know, everybody has a job. Everybody got to deal with budget cuts. It's the way of business. So it is what it is, man. I keep dropping things on you, Bubby. I'm sorry. My dad, I don't care. I'm asleep. Look how big that is. I like that. That is the thing I like. So he had 4 plastic things on him. And all these G.I. Joes, we'll have opened 7 G.I. Joe. And those are the only 4 we'll have the whole time. And I'm a fan of that. I am a fan of that. And I'll bring these up, maybe a close up here in a bit. As soon as I get done fooling around with it. So, Croc Master looks great. I'll show you that close up. He does have, yep, he has a knife sheath. That knife is kind of gummy. So that's not the easiest. There we go, got it in. He has a pistol holster, like that. But see, again, still just trigger fingers on both hands. He has the 2 alligators. I doubt I'm going to leave those out, even though they're kind of cool. All right, Croc Master on here. Croc Master. So like that, even this one little sack, because I'm only putting like 1 weapon from each in there, it can hold all this stuff. And you know, it doesn't have to be 1 sack per item. You just need to be able to group it so you can figure them out. So I don't think I'm going to use this hook. I think I'm going to have him, first of all, the crocodile has jaw, I believe. Yep, jaw articulation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 or 10 points of articulation. Feels like a bendy wire tail. That's cool. Oh, more than that, maybe 12 points of articulation. That the paws, the legs, multiple in the neck. That's awesome. Their timber was awesome with snake eyes. The G.I. Joe team is doing great on the animals. So he has this leash that I'm sure you can just pop through on his head. Does it have a attachment? No, I guess you just kind of put it back there on him. Maybe it's supposed to kind of be over his snout. Oh yeah, it's like that. All right, I'll give you a close up. Let me finish getting this stuff ready. Let's show you. So this is the first Cobra officer that I outfitted there that you saw with that gun with the clip coming out the side. That is not focusing. I apologize. Let me see if I can get it to. Doing very poor. That, and you can see these back here. That's where it's supposed to be. There we go. But I couldn't get those things in. But you see how it's close. But just look at him. I mean, he looks so nice. Then this is the other one I outfitted with the other gun. I put the like scope piece on him. I got the clip. And then I have the other gun in his back holster. I think that looks really good. We got Croc Master, who may be my new favorite G.I. Joe classified figure. I like the scales, breathing machine. And then Fiona, who is just incredible. Incredible. I really like it. All right. I don't know if the next clip will be us going back to open the rest of this stuff or we'll do other things, but we're going to get all this open in this video. Mr. Rufus, the girls are still doing stuff. Should I go open more toys? Oh, I mean, that's a yes. He's going toward the toys. I'm going to go ahead and open 4 more things and then redistribute some of the stuff. So I'm going to open the Super 7 stuff, the Commander Karg, Motu Classic, Super 7, the Lina. We'll open this last because he has a cool trick I want to show you. Chitara from whichever wave that is. And then we'll start with the ZD Toys Iron Man Mark II. Now this, my buddy Steve, Seductive Steve, I think he has all of these. And he says they're great. They're import style, they're imported. I wondered if they were knockoffs, so they're not. They've got a Disney seal on there. It's entirely in another language. ZEEDEE ZD Toys. This is Iron Man Mark II. I had all the figure arts, so why am I buying these again? I'm not, so far. But, you know, like, these are pretty low cost. You can get them for sometimes under $30 on Amazon, price of Marvel Legend. I think they're import quality, so I'm going to find out. I had something. I needed to spend an extra $20 to get something delivered same day, and it was something we needed. So I just went ahead and added this to try it out. But Steve says they're really good. They also make Hall of Armor, gantry, I think. So I thought I'd give it a little whirl. And the Mark II is a good one. I have been picking up the 3.0 Iron Man so far. Small scale, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a good answer. That's it. I don't have a good answer. The packaging's cool. It looks good. It looks very premium. It's got an arc reactor. It looks like it's going to open up. Yeah, see, this packaging's nice. It opens up almost like a baby hot toy packaging. It has a slip cover on the inside showing you how to put the stand together. This is what packaging honestly should be. Really slim. It's got the figure behind it. It's got the accessories. Like, why do we have all this extra plastic? You know, that now they have to go to plastic-free packaging. So he has a flight stand. He has a couple repulsors. 6 hands. Looks like that's all he comes with. Which, you know, it's not like this figure really needs to come with that much. And there is... I don't know, it looks like there may be something back there, but I don't know what it is. But really what I'm interested in is figure itself, to see how it compares with the SH Figuarts. Immediately it feels pretty weighty. It's not die cast, so it's not really comparable to what 3.0 is currently doing, but it's significantly lower cost. I mean, it's pretty nice. It feels actually, I think, probably heavier than the Figuarts. It may be a slightly bigger scale. You know, you're not going to get any extra head sculpts. I don't know, I kind of like this. I think Steve may be right that this is a good line. You know, he's not got super, he can't kick his own hand in, but that's because of the armor more than anything. I mean, the joints feel good. They feel sturdy. Doesn't feel loose. I think he's pretty good. So let's see how complicated this stand and what have you is to put together. So what I was saying is, it's about to be my birthday and Christmas, and like, people want gifts. You know, what can I get you for, you know, whatever birthday? You know, my parents or whatever, my sisters. And you know, I usually just tend to pre-order anything I want in this line of stuff. You know, and then other things that I need, household goods, clothes, whatever, I just buy it as I need it. I don't do a very good job about leaving stuff available for presents, because any like collectible that I don't have is because it's at a price point I'm not willing to pay. So I wouldn't want anyone else to pay it. So like, we all have Amazon wish lists as a family so that everybody can see what people want. And you know, we believe in, like, we're a gift, you know, prizes. We're a gift-giving family. But we want to give gifts that people want. And, you know, not just whatever. We want to actually give something that people are looking for. So we all have an Amazon wish list. And it's hard because they're like, you don't have anything on your wish list. Maybe a couple books, a couple comics, whatever. Like that's where I get like the Turtles graphic novel, or the trades. That's how I'm reading back through the trades that I'm reading through, from that kind of thing. And so, you know, they say you don't have everything. So I put all these ZD toys on there. If I like it, if I didn't like it, I'd take it off, but I like it. So, you know, it's low cost, you know, decent little present that somebody can give me. He has a figure stand. It looks like your normal kind of Tamashi figure stand. Yeah, Rufus, yeah. Where you peg one end down here, and you peg another end. Yeah, I mean, this basically is a Tamashi figure stand. You know, not like the ones that come with like the Tamashi effects. And then either has a crotch grabber or this one. I mean, these are similar to the stands you build for yourself, you know. So it is a flight stand, I guess. Not the most dynamic thing in the world, but it'll work. Should I use the crotch grabber? No, I'll use the, I don't think he's going to need a stand. But it does have the Marvel Studios Iron Man Mark II. That's nice. We've got a couple repulsors. His feet do have peg holes. So some of these are foot pegs. Some of those are hand. But the blasts are all the same. They're all the same. So I'm not going to put any on the feet. I'm just going to put probably just one single blast on the hand and leave the other hand, there we go, as a fist, I think is what I'm going to do. Let's see. Let's see, Rufus. Take that off. Put this hand on. Pretty simple, relatively big ball joints. That's good. And these guys feel pretty solid. I just give them a single repulsor blast, pegs in there nicely. And then have his fist ready to, you know, nothing fancy right now. I mean, all that's good. You know, I don't, this guy, I'm gonna have to pivot this a little bit, right? So if I twist it there, I can twist that. Sometimes these are not the easiest to work stands. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, that ain't great. And maybe I'll just have it around his head. I mean, I don't even know that he needs this sand, but I'm gonna keep it available. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that he needs it. Maybe I'm not gonna keep it available. I think I'm not. I'll keep it in the bag with his stuff, but I think I'm just gonna let it be. But I don't think he needs it. And it's fine. It's a normal flight stand, like I said, Tamashi type flight stand, but it's not necessary. So why use it? So I do have a tiny Marvel import shelf. It's got the Sentinel. I don't remember what that line is called. The Sentinel, like, I don't know, the armored. I have all of those so far, I believe. I think I'm missing the Iron Spider. And I like those. It has the Sentinel, like Peter Parker, like this SPTR and Penny, and the Miles, and then it has the 3-0 Iron Man. I think it may have one Mayfex on there, possibly. This bag is not big enough to move it to a different bag. But that's cool. Actually, I'm just going to get up right now and show you this guy while I'm here, because I got to get a bigger bag. But he looks pretty good. Get you focus. You know, that's really nice paint. Or molded, maybe it's molded in that color. I think that looks good. Now then, let's fly through these Super 7. We've got the old Master Universe Classics. This was the William Stout collection, which meant the movie. I think these were the very last wave of Super 7 Motu Classic figures. I already have the He-Man, I already have the other three, which is He-Man, Dark Despot Skeletor, and God Skeletor, and this is the Commander card. Just to finish that line off, I really like the Dolph Lundgren He-Man. I like all three of those. The reason I didn't have this guy is, you know, you can get him at a pretty normal price, about the price he released at. I just didn't care that much for him, but I'm a sucker, you know, and I get my completionism going, and it's like, well, I'm just missing the one dude. So I had a watch on him, a saved search on eBay on him, and he came up at the price that was lower than retail. So I bought it. It's just kind of the way it goes. With some of these things, if I'm not sure I'm going to want it, I just put a saved search on it, and then when it hits a certain price point, I just buy it. These didn't come with many accessories at the end of this line, but I mean, they're really nice. The sculpts are really nice on them. There's trash in here. I won't keep this box. I'll keep the other Super 7 boxes, but anything you have to peel off, there's no way. So all he has, I know, buddy, is his pistol, his gun, laser gun, pistol, whatever it is, and then he has a hook hand. And he looks great. I mean, his sculpt is great. It's just not a figure that I felt like I needed. I really just wanted the He-Man and the Skeletor, but because there were two versions of Skeletor, I got it. His cape looks good. He looks good. That's a good figure. I like it. All right, now let's open up Chitara. So if you've never seen Super 7 Ultimates, they have the nice slip covers, which I really like. I think they present really well in package. I think they present really well with the slip cover on. They also come in shipper boxes, which I have over there. So they come really well proportioned. Now this Chitara was super delayed. They had issues with the factory. You couldn't get it out the door in time. So I think they gave us this extra head sculpt that has like the glowing type eyes. you know, something with the hips was wrong or something. I don't remember. So I try to keep these boxes in good shape. For the Ninja Turtles, I'm actually collecting 2 of each, including the Turtle Van, where I have one to keep in package and one to open. Because I think at the end of all this, whenever I finally decide to be done collecting, that in-box turtle collection may be, you know, kind of the final thing because of what it represents to my channel. Those of you that don't know, I used to have my childhood vintage Ninja Turtles collection. Look at this thing. I don't know what that is for. I guess it pegs into her staff, maybe. I used to have my vintage Ninja Turtles collection. I had an entire run, all the soft heads, all the variants, all the way through like Scratch and Hotspot. My Scratch was at AFA 85. I mean, we're going back here now, 2008 time frame, around there. And I sold it all to pay for my graduate school. That was my collection. That was all I collected, was vintage Ninja Turtles and related things. So I had comics, trades. I had random things like the gold Leonardo 5th anniversary statue. I had cards, like sealed in the package. I'm trying to get all her stuff out. She comes with her staff, pretty basic. This like tuning fork, I don't remember what that is. She comes with like the walkie-talkie compass type thing, and a one that can hang from her neck, and then a open one. So one closed, one open. I like Super 7 does that. They kind of give you both options. She comes with a mirror, and then 2 head sculpts, which I will put the new one that was kind of the gift for having things messed up. That's probably the one I'm gonna put on her. Oh, she has a, I don't know what that is. Other little piece of something in there. Super 7 puts so many obscure things in the Ultimates that you get stuff that you don't got a clue what it is, often. In entire figures, like this Lino we're going to open, the Hook Mountain, that is incredibly obscure. It's sort of like one scene in one show, and they made a whole exclusive. Right out there. Usually just one thing. There she is. I like this line a lot. It gives me a lot of nostalgia. I think it looks good. You know, they're not the most articulated figures ever, but they look like they're supposed to. So this line is designed to look like the original animation. The Turtles line is designed to look like the original toy. I just think all that's cool. I really like Super 7. I like the product they're making. They're getting expensive. It's hard to, you can't argue that. You can't say it's not true. I guess this thing just pegs into her staff, but this staff is not going to hold that thing up. I mean, this staff is relatively flimsy, so I don't think that's a very usable accessory. Probably going to have her use the mirror, if I'm honest. I'm going to use her with the glowing eyes, I believe. Head sculpts look good. Just to compare, before we take a break here, regular Super 7 Turtle Thundercats box, exclusive box, right? Their exclusive boxes look different. Let me bring Karg and Chitara over to you. All right, Karg, you see him, great sculpt. Got the hook, the laser gun, the cape is really nice. This is a really nice figure. Not a figure I necessarily had to have, but I'm glad to have completed that line. I should have pre-ordered it as it came out, didn't. And here's the Chitara. You see that's the extra, like the glowing eyes head sculpt that they gave with her hand in. I got other staff and her mirror. I really like it. Okay, finally, we'll do the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Lion-O Hook Mountain Ice. Now this figure, which is like blue, he's got a clothes like sleeping, like he's freezing head Lion-O. It's got some frost effects on his glove, frost effects on the sword. That's really cool. I mean, their boxes are beautiful. During a heroic attempt to rescue Snarf from the villainous Rataro and Vultureman, Lion-O was dropped from the airborne Rat Star. Although he plummeted from a great height, the hero's fall was broken by the deep snows of Hook Mountain. Knocked unconscious, Lion-O remained buried in a snowdrift as his body took on a frigid blue coloration. It is fortunate that Lion-O's good friends Snowman and Snow Meow happened upon him. Snowman succeeded in waking Lion-O, then offered him a flask of mountain herb medicine. Although the beverage tasted awful, it helped to restore Lion-O. So you see, it's pretty obscure from one episode. We do have the Snowman of Hook Mountain. He's a great figure. And this figure has a gimmick where he's blue. You see the hook mounting there, as you can see. But if you bring him out in the sun, which I don't have a lot of sun left, he will turn his regular color like he's being brought back to life. We're gonna try that out and see if it works. I think his accessories are all the same. He's got his shield that you can store on his hip. He's got a fist shield, an open shield, a hair like flowing lineup, the sword put away and the sword open. And the shields and the swords all have like snow on them, which is cool detail on an exclusive. So again, we've talked a lot about Comic-Con exclusives, things like that. Super 7 ended up making these all easy to get. They've been on their website for a lot. I guess they made a ton of them. It looks like they maybe made 10,000 of the bats, which is a ton. And that's just going by how many you can put in your cart, or you could. And then they've also made them available on Big Bad Toy Store. So like if you're international or whatever, I guess. The bat almost looks like a pre-order, but it's a pre-order for August, and it is August. So maybe they had a few at the shop or at the show, and then they had more coming. I don't know. The line I just shipped pretty quickly. So, and they had shirts and stuff available. So props to Super 7 for making all their exclusives available. Super 7 exclusives really aren't that hard to get. I just had a fear they weren't going to make them available online. And they said anything we don't sell will be available online after the show, which normally I would have been like, okay, I understand. But they had that special Cobra pop-up shop at their store, and those weren't, I don't think, considered San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. They were considered the Cobra pop-up shop exclusives. And that's what I was worried about, that the Cobra pop-up shop, the bat specifically, wouldn't be available. But it ended up being available. So, all is well. I'm going to leave him with the sleepy head. In fact, I'm probably just going to have him like he's fallen. I'll have him with his sword, or his, I'm going to have his claw shield on his hip. I'm going to tuck in the sword closed on there, and then we're going to show you. So let me get him set up. I'm going to pull this guy close and show him to you, show you some of the details, and then we'll see, take him outside, see what he does. But I like him. I like him. Not necessary. Am I a sucker for buying it? Probably, but I have all of them. It's just what I'm doing. So there's Lionel. You see he's got the sleepy face. Got that tucked in on the side of him. There's also Mirror Lionel coming in Wave 5. I have Wave 5 in my pile of loot. You'll see that in the August pile of loot. But I did want to show you some of these details if I can get it zoomed in on. You see the snowfall, all the little details on the shield. That is not working very good. I apologize. And then the same thing on the sword, which will probably also not work very good. There we go. It's on the blade. I think that's cool. That's a nice detail. So let's take him outside. Let's take this guy outside in the sun and see what happens. It's about 7 o'clock, so not a ton of sun. But let's see if I can get him some sun. If not, we will try again tomorrow. Here, it's kind of overcast too. It's been stormy. Oh yeah, you can see it happening. I got to focus on him. Not the easiest thing. Look at that. This is hard to do with one hand. Sorry. Yeah, look at that. See how he's getting his color? I mean, this is really fast too. You're seeing it happen live. I know I'm not focused well. I apologize, but look at that. And so eventually, if we leave him out here long enough, he'll just become like full flesh tone, back to where he needs to be. How cool is that? You know, maybe we'll open up a few more toys. That's cool. That's a good exclusive. I like that. I wasn't sure if I dug it or not, but like seeing how cool the effect works in it, you know, it'll probably take a couple hours for it to turn back blue again inside, but that's a cool exclusive. Should we open some more things up? Maybe we should. I'm gonna open up 3 more things, and then we'll each have 3 boxes to open. So I'm gonna save the Ramen Toys Quicksilver Silverhawks, because I think the girls will like seeing that. I'm gonna save the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I think they'll like that, and the 6 scale Carol, because we don't open a lot of 6 scale anymore, and they do always enjoy. So I'm gonna open up Bing Bong. Who's your friend who loves to play? Bing Bong, Bing Bong, Bing Bong. Mattel, I think, makes that. I'm going to open up the Son Goku Super Hero, which I think is probably a minimal difference from Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. But the faces look really nice on this. And I'm opening the event exclusive Majin Buu. So I've got 3 or 4 Majin Buu. I think 3 already. So I've got one that has the alternate head that comes with Evil Buu. It's like the kind of teeth gritting frown with the effect on top of his horn thing. I've got one that has a custom head that has like the steam coming out, the anger head, and then I've got the regular head with the tongue out with the chocolate. Those are all upstairs in the regular display. I'm going to put him in my Universe 7 display with the Universe 7 fighters with Beerus and Whis because he was going to fight, but then he fell asleep. And so I'm either going to use the smiling face or the kind of just teeth gritting smiling face on this, and that has a place. Did I need this? No, just like the Shinron. The Android 16 I'm happy to get because I only have one Android 16. We've got a lot of 17s and 18s. But I'm a sucker and I'm a completionist, so it is what it is. There's not much to probably say about this Majin Buu. I'm sure it is. Let's go 2022 SDCC Buu. BUUUSHF. I'm sure it is identical. I mean, I've seen like Anthony's Customs review. It just looks like the same basic figure that it's been. The event exclusive packaging is nice. You get the event exclusive thing behind it. But I just think it's got some different colors. They didn't update the cape. No parts are different. So I think it's more matted, where I think Android 16 is probably more shiny. I think it does look good. I think the pink is just marginally different color. The yellows are different, the golds are different. Again, I'm not going to compare. There are people that do that 1,000 times better than I ever could. I think I'm just going to leave the smiling. So I could use the teeth smiling. I think I'm just going to use the regular smiling that comes on him in the package. I'm probably just going to have him like hands on his hips, like he's getting ready to go defend the universe. Big as a big boy, big chunky, my favorite character in Dragon Ball, Z, Super, etc. I think you all know that by now, probably, if you've watched the channel for any length of time. And the thing that I think Tamashii did nice, after I kind of criticized they didn't give any information and it was confusing, like, what if I want these? How do I get them? I don't know. Well, after the convention, after San Diego Comic-Con, they put a full pre-order up on Premium Bandai to be fulfilled next year. And they should have just said that at the onset. And I guess maybe there's an element that they wouldn't have sold them at the show if they said that or whatever. But why don't they just tell customers that so that people aren't buying them on eBay or, whatever? Why? Why do they want that hype so much? I'm just not going to understand that. Where is this tape at? How did that go on his package? Package? Maybe it's one of that. I don't know. At least, as much as I criticize, they made it available. You can get it if you want it. It's not going to be fulfilled till next year. How did I get these? I bought on eBay before they announced that because they were so quiet on the topic. And so again, I just had it as a saved search on eBay. And really, I just wanted to get this because I was worried about this Super Saiyan 2 Goku with the effects. It's the first time they'd ever made that. I was worried they weren't going to make it available, and that thing was going to get expensive. So I paid $400 shipped for these 4 figures, $410 shipped, which honestly, I bet the seller made $25 because I think their retail price is somewhere around $320. And then he shipped them, so I don't think he made that much money. Premium Bandai, it wouldn't have cost me that much more. So I paid like $25 to get them a year early. I guess I'm all right with that. I didn't need to do that, but I was worried, and I'm a sucker, and that's what happens. And I wish they wouldn't put us in that position, but they do. But props to Tamashii for making this easily available, right? It is easy to get. You just got to wait a long time. All 4 of these, I think, as of recording this, the Goku and the Shinron maybe of what sold out. But another thing they did, Buu Shinron and Android 16 were 3 of the most expensive aftermarket figures and really hard to come across. And they made it where you could get them. I appreciate that. Like, you know, I know some people don't. They want, you know, the value of your action figures to remain high, and companies shouldn't re-release. And, you know, I don't view any of this as an investment. And I know that companies want to make money. And in order to make money, if they see a demand for something, they're going to put it back out there again. I mean, it's a business. Just like any of us would do if it was our business. We would re-release it if there's an opportunity to make money. I hate this cape that comes with him. It sucks so bad. So I don't begrudge re-releases. And if you're going to re-release, you know, rather than all the Gokus they've released time and time again, re-release these. These are core characters. Boo and 16 and Shinron are core characters to Dragon Ball Z. And, you know, they were hard to get. And so people couldn't complete their collection. You know, just like with NECA, they've got to keep putting out Turtles over and over again. They have to. It's been one of the challenges that they haven't done in the early days, is they haven't put out enough of the Turtles, and so people don't buy all the other stuff because they can't get the core. Now, I would not say these are essential characters the way like Vegeta and Goku, Gohan, and those characters are, but they're, you know, Boo's a major villain. They've still never even released a Kid Boo, which is surprising. So, and hopefully that's coming. There we go. I hate this cape. This cape really stinks. Let me get all this set up. Hold on. There's Boo. Got the smiling head sculpt on him. I hate that stupid cape. Figure arts capes suck when they're like this articulated plastic style, but I love this figure. I'll always love this figure, even though it's limited articulation, because I love Boo. All right, let's move on to that Goku. Actually, we're going to move on to Bing Bong, because he's pretty similar to Boo. Big, pink, larger gentleman that brings happiness to Big Dub. They're friends. You know, so this Disney Pixar featured favorites, I think this is a fun line. Some of these things have really never had toys, or at least like action figures. They've had plushies and that type of thing. Bing Bong from Inside Out. I enjoyed that Pixar movie. A lot of Pixar movies I've actually never seen, or I didn't care that much for. I liked this movie. I think it's really good. And the Bing Bong just, I mean, truly makes you weep. The situation that happens with Bing Bong. But he's your friend who loves to play Bing Bong, Bing Bong. Very easy to unbox. I appreciate that. I think Mattel's doing a good job on these things. I mean, I'm sure these are more for the kids. But, you know, some of the figures are releasing relatively old. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's not... I mean, he feels way cheaper than Majin Buu. But, you know, he's not terribly different in articulation. So he's got a tail. He poured in. He's got his goodie sack. That... Oh, he smells good. What is it? Does it say it smells like something? It doesn't smell like straw. It smells like cotton candy. I agree. He's got his satchel. His satchel opens up. You can put his little, like, toy ball thing. I don't remember. That's like his essence or whatever in there. And then this thing is going to go over his sack. So if I have him this way, it goes like this. So it goes over him. Got to put it around his snout. He's like an elephant with tail. Like this. He's your friend who loves to play. We're going to have to compare him to Majin Buu. Maybe we'll have to do a little figure photography with Bing Bong and Majin Buu, huh? Seems like it may be a necessary step. Why did I get this? Because I keep looking for it, and y'all see me keep looking for it. Because I really liked Bing Bong. I really liked him. So this is a good one-off character. For whatever reason, my completionist doesn't kick in. I don't feel like I need all the Pixar favorites. I want a Bing Bong, because he's my friend and he loves to play. Bing Bong, Bing Bong. I can probably have him like opened up like, hey everybody, let's have a good old time. Yay, Bing Bong, Bing Bong. I'll show you a close-up on him in a minute. Let me get a sack here. So this is going to be SHF DBS Superhero Goku. As you're watching this, it should be the weekend we're seeing the movie. No, next weekend. So you're watching this on Sunday. We're going to see this movie, Dragon Ball Superhero, on Saturday. So if you're watching this the day it releases on Sunday the 14th, the next weekend, like the 21st, 20th, 19th, I believe that's when Dragon Ball Super Hero releases in America. And we already have our tickets. We're excited to see this. So this is going to be the same set of stuff that comes with Rufus. Oh, sir. Hold on just a minute. Since I'm up, I'll go ahead and show you the Goku in the tray. His faces look good. But I will. Oh my goodness. I've just turned it. I've turned it. Sorry. Whoopsies. So we've got Majin Buu. And we've got your friend who loves to play Bing Bong, Bing Bong. Yeah, they're not terribly dissimilar. They'd be friends. They'd be friends. Anyway, so the Dragon Ball Superhero Goku, probably the same buck. It's the same Raised on Earth. Different paints, different... I mean, he looks really good. Really good. Different paints, different shading, and the faces are nice. You know, I have so many Gokus that I don't remember what faces are new and which ones aren't. He does have this kind of face, which I think is the way I'm going to display this Goku. Because I've got so many, like, fighting Gokus with auras and, you know, different versions of Saiyan and whatever. But anytime I have a face that's like an embarrassed or, oh my goodness, Chi-Chi, no, don't take away the buffet. Like any of those Gokus, I like displaying like that. I'm excited to get new figures. I'm really excited to go see that movie. I think we all are. It'll be the first time that I've seen a Dragon Ball movie in the theater at all. And so the opportunity to do it with the girls. And even Victoria. Victoria has finished Dragon Ball Super. She likes Dragon Ball Super as well. We talked about that last episode. We went and saw Beerus. So I'm going to have him with kind of the, like splayed out fingers, and then with the kind of embarrassed face. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me get him set up. And then finally, Big Dub alone opening figures should stop. Now, I don't know that I'll open figures with the girls next. So we've got 9 plus Shinron 10 left to open. We've got the Sentinel SPDR with Penny Parker. We've got the Piccolo that matches this. We've got the Golden Axe, Gilius Thunderhead with Chicken Leg. We have Android 16 from SDCC. We've got the Neutrinos. We've got the Buzz Mod and Nosuke. We've got Carol Walking Dead 3-0. We got Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Silverhawks. Quicksilver from Ramen Toy. I thought about doing a review. I probably should do a review. I mean, I purchased that. I've been a supporter there since right when I saw those Centurions. Very much day one. You know, that's a figure line that I enjoy, and I thought they did a great job on that Centurions line. The fact that they got this license from Super 7 is awesome. Hopefully they get to keep making them. The Monstar's coming soon. He looks huge and amazing. I think Super 7, I think their license with Super 7 has run out, so they're hoping they get to make more. But I appreciate Ramen Toy, what they're doing. You know, I buy unlicensed Rufus. Stop barking, dude. I'm talking to all the good people. That's our family out there. They're just in the yard. Natalie and Kai out there doing some yard work, and you just barking and barking and barking. Do you want to open an action figure? Maybe he does. Let me get this guy set up and I'll show you. Here's the Goku. Look how good that face is. I got him in the whoa, Chi-Chi, no. I mean, I think the shading looks nice on this. I like this figure. I mean, I have a million Gokus, but I love him. I think he looks really good. I think he does. The paint on that face is great. I think I'll wait to open anything else. We got 10 total things to open, 3 each, and we'll decide what to do with Shinron. I still have a place for him. In fact, I'll go show you the Dragon Ball collection right now. So that, like I said, actually Kaya's out there working, doing some weeding, that type of thing. You know, she does stuff to earn extra money, so Natalie's out there helping her, showing her what to do so she can earn some money for birthdays coming up, Dragon Con coming up, and whatever. But let me show you the Dragon Con shelf, Dragon Ball shelf, so you can see I have nowhere to put Shinron. So down here, the Universe 7, Buu will fit on this shelf with those fighters. I don't know where, probably over here. I'll rearrange Roshi, but he will fit there. But you'll see upstairs, the rest are going to be hard. So here you see is the challenge. There's the original Shinron, and it's not like he takes up a huge amount of space. But in order to accommodate that, that's going to be really challenging. So the superhero, I have room for him here to put in front. I can get in, there's the original Android 16 there. I'll be able to fit Android 16 there, like with those Androids. Where is, oh, there they are. On either side of Vegeta. So, or maybe up there, I could put him with like Dr. Gero, and maybe where he goes. And then, oh, that's it. Super Saiyan 2 Goku, I don't know where that's going to go with his aura effect. That's going to be challenging. He'll have to fit in here somehow. I don't know. Maybe where the salmon are. I don't know. Anyway, we'll check back in when the girls are ready. It's still not me and the girls. I know I keep saying it's going to be us next. But they're just doing a lot of stuff. Kai's trying to earn some money. So they're doing things. I didn't want to interrupt them to ask them to open up toys. And it's, you know, she's just trying to do some things. So I did go ahead and open the other 3 Dragon Ball figure arts. We actually had dinner and we watched Goldberg's and Big Bang Theory. We're watching through both of those. Neither of them have ever seen Goldberg's. Kai has seen a few episodes of Big Bang. Natalie's never seen it at all. So that's a lot of TV to watch. And, you know, we certainly watch anime. We watch the Marvel stuff. We watch so much genre stuff. I'm trying to find some more like family, traditional, like sitcom things. So both those shows are good, especially Goldberg's. Has a lot of good lessons at the end of every episode. Things we can talk about as family, whatever, which I think is good. Big Bang Theory in the early season is pretty good. They get kind of mean later, but it's funny, something we can watch through, kind of lighthearted. But I did open the other 3 figure arts. Let me show you those. There they are. This is the Dragon Ball Superhero Piccolo. I think this may be the best Piccolo ever. I like the purples on him. Head sculpt is really good. If I can get it to focus. I have not been good with getting the focus in this video. No cape. Of course, we haven't seen this movie yet, so we don't know what will happen to him in that. Here's the Android 16. So the original Android 16 is pretty glossy. This guy's, I think, kind of good and matte. I've got him in neutral pose because I've got 17 and 18 with their arms crossed, along with 19 and 20 from like the Jax line maybe. So he'll go up there with them. And then the 16 I currently have up there has the face blown off for like the action scene. So he's in a neutral pose, a little bit of a smirk to join the other androids. You know, this android was really cheap for a long time. And now he's the expensive one to get. But the star of the show, definitely this Super Saiyan 2 Goku. See, he's got the halo. Let me see if I can zoom in. I like the yellow on his hair. It's a little different than the others. But more than anything, this new aura effect. So it doesn't, if you use the Dragon Ball aura effects, the other piece wouldn't be quite as round. They would have these little edge pieces that you just set out. This doesn't have that. It's got the blue effects that peg into the effect. So you can have multiple different things. I'm certainly going to take some pictures with this guy. I think it looks really cool, and I love that effect. Just like last year where they had the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken with a different aura effect. I like it that they're updating those aura effects. All 3 of those I think look really good. But tomorrow, let me show you what we still got left to open. So I will save these 2. The Gilius Thunderhead with chicken leg and the Penny Parker for Natalie. I think she probably never messed with the Storm, so I think she'll like that. I'm going to open Carol from Walking Dead and the Quicksilver. And then Kai will open the Neutrinos and the Inosuke. It'll take Kaya the longest, probably, because those will take a while to get out. She likes the Neutrinos from the show. She likes Inosuke. Plus, we have the Shinron. But we got a table full of stuff still sitting there hanging out because I'm going to try to take some pictures of some of it at some point this weekend. But these are things we will open tomorrow, I promise. Together, as a family. I'll show you the Snake Mountain and the Thundercat setup once we get that Chitara and Lionel up there. But I did want to show you this because we updated this a little bit because the Motu Classics used to be up there. So this has been cleaned up. These are all my Mythic Legions customs, custom heads, full customs, whatever the case may be. Most of those are from Motu Dubes, but I've also got some Nikki Nicole work there. Then a bunch of different customizers have work there. And then down here are my Motu tributes. I got to get the 2 new ones. If I was a PowerCon, I'd be picking those up. But I have all of them. I just need to get the 2 newest. Down here on this bottom shelf, got the quarter scale turtles. I got a couple of the Warhammer, McFarlane, Giants, Ogres. Oh, I've got a The orc down. Oh, I got a major orc down situation. That is the Storm Death Adder. That guy is awesome. So some gold neck stuff. Then here, got kind of my bigger Mythic Legion. So I've got the 4 original trolls with their original heads. The trolls that are in there are with the new heads from the All-Star waves. Then I've got some of the half scale or the, whatever, the ogre scale guys. The horses that are ogre scale, Cyclops. And then I got my demons. So I got demon horse. This raptor is taking a dive. So I got my demons up there. And up here is kind of just the horde. Horses, knights, dwarves. These are the Zezre Studios. And I've got skeletons and my goblins and orcs. So clean that up. All the Mythic Legions, so they're better to be seen. Now the Marvel Legends display has had some tumult, as you can see, Kaya's Marvel Legends. So we got to clean that up at some point. But that's a delicate one to clean up. But I think this looks good. Again, I'll show you the rest of this. The Super 7. We got some lights for the Thundercats. We may put some lights on the rest of Snake Mountain, but we'll show you all that once we get the Chitara and the other lino in place later in the video. But for now, we're probably going to rest, hang out, and next clip will be at some point in the morning. Well, 30 hours after I promised all of you that you'd see them opening toys, and almost at the end of this video, almost 2 hours in,
Dub family.
we have Natalie, who started the video with us, and permanently on restriction Kaya. So it's, it's a family affair.
It is.
Somebody who just never wants to not be grounded.
Apparently not. Zero effort.
So before we open, we each have 2 things to open. I do also have this shirt that came from Super 7 to open up. What she's googling about.
I think Rufus is
This was part of their San Diego Comic-Con
Tickles.
exclusives.
Ooh, that's
I
cool.
don't even know what it says. Oh, Cobra are people too. Be nice to Cobra. It's a very soft t-shirt, actually. I like it.
Oh, that is a nice material.
I've never bought any of Super 7 clothing. They do a lot with clothing, actually. I've never bought any of their clothing. And this box came in from Carvar Customs. Carvar with a K, Customs with a K. Find him on Instagram. Brian Lynn on Facebook. And is the razor blade not over here anymore?
Oh, I made it.
Took it away from the staging ground. Mm-hmm. So Carvar did a giveaway recently, milestone giveaway, and he had a big wheel, and you could buy. He did a raffle, and you could buy slots on the raffle, and then he gave away 3 dioramas, and I was fortunate enough to win one of them. Thank you to Carvar for that. So I'm going to unbox this. I've sent the pictures, but I haven't seen this in person, so we'll unbox this live on the video. I do like it that Brian Carvar has his own custom tape. Fancy pants.
That is fancy.
I have a lot of his stuff in the house. My big outdoor cave dioramas from him. All of our maybe that. That the Dragon Ball and the My Hero Academia and the Demon Slayer, those are from him. The D-Top dioramas. I think I have some other random smaller dioramas from him. So I've got a lot of stuff from him over the years.
I'm going to go with the razor blade now.
And he does do custom or commissions as well, which that big one, I think was one. I think I commissioned that from him. And we went back and forth on some point maybe commissioning another one. At one point we were going to get one that was the size of the entire shelf that currently the NECA Turtles are on. I'm glad I didn't do that because I wouldn't have a place to put that anymore.
That's true.
He was going to have a place for a hole for Shinron to emerge out of.
Oh, wow.
Lights and all that. So we got a bunch of newspaper. Let's see what was going on.
Yeah, current events.
This week. Upper Arlington, Sam Burns. Dublin, Jerome. Oh, Jerome. Kaya's in here. Grandview Heights.
Mandrake Rooftop brings Views Tapas cocktails to Short
I
North.
like Tapas. Oh, I don't know any of the Tapas cocktails.
The upper 12.
So let's see. We got 1, 2. Let me get the pieces out. 3, 4.
And more paper.
Little paper. Alright. Put the paper back. Little assembly. A little bit of assembly will be required. Save this bubble wrap. Good box. Well packed. You can trust that Brian will always have his stuff well packed. Because he's sending you artwork. So, all the figures that we opened yesterday are still sitting right there, just out of sight of the camera. And so we may end up taking some pictures on this diorama before I put those guys away. That is a very possible scenario. He's come a long way in the couple years he's been doing this. And I think a cool thing about this is an updated version of the diorama that he made for Josh. That may be 4 or 5 years ago when I drove up for Josh's birthday. And he made a version of this diorama for Josh then. This is like an updated, modernized, or whatever version. So, we got a snap on there. It's probably modular, probably snaps. Nope. All right, so that's going to be its snap point. Boom. This little thing is going to go here, like that.
Aww.
What's it say?
Thanks for always promoting my work. Enjoy.
Carvar. Carvar, you're welcome. You've got great work, so we are happy to do it. Look, there's another magnet hidden down here. Oh, and he's got his little Carvar K in the bottom. A couple rock piles. I guess you can do different sizes, whichever you want. So there you go. That's the reveal of what it looks like.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. I'll have to look in the pictures. Both of these will magnetic pop on there. I guess depending on what size you want that column to be. I think
the torch may light
the torch will light up. How do I do that? Is a different question. I think there's a switch up here. Let's see what that does.
Oh!
Yeah, so the torch lights up.
Flickers. That's super cool. Nice.
Really nice. Really, really nice diorama. I don't know if that door will open. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No, it's sealed.
So it's lined up. So, great. We're happy to promote Carvar. I will put, hopefully here as I've been talking, I've been putting his Instagram tag so that you can go check out his stuff. His dioramas are very affordable. Great quality work and low cost. So definitely recommend Brian checking out his stuff. He's in the Pinspec group. He's been a supporter of all of our channels over the years. So thank you to Brian. This thing is awesome. Carvar Customs. Kai, we put that over there by that, yeah, right there in that empty space. Now then, we're going to move on. We've got 6 toys to open. We also have the Shinron that I have no idea where to put, so I don't know if we're going to open that. So you have, who do you have?
I have Gilius Thunderhead from Golden Axe.
And Chicken Leg.
And Penny Parker and her little spider robot.
Is that exciting?
It is.
What do you have, Kaya?
I have the neutrinos and I have the Buzzmod MXK.
We got Carol, The Walking Dead 6 scale figure, and the ramen toy, Quicksilver, which I'll open last. So Carol first. See, I don't actually remember what comes in this. So if you're not familiar with 306 scale, they come in much slimmer boxes in Hot Toys. With instead of having the big fat trays, the accessories will be tucked behind them. A lot easier to store and deal with. I actually like it. I think there's a lot of wasted space in the Hot Toys packaging, which makes the packaging look really nice. But it's a lot of wasted space. Most of the other 6 scale companies do this kind of slim line, which I appreciate because, you know, you tend to keep your 6 scale boxes and they take up a lot of space pretty swiftly. So it's nice to not have quite as much space beneath it. And you have as many 6 scale figures as I do. So she has multiple hands, she's got a knife, she's got a pistol, she's got like an assault rifle, and a backpack. Chicken Leg.
This is not the
Chicken Leg.
easiest thing to assemble.
His tail.
Yeah.
All right. This is 3-0.
Oh, no.
Carol. Walking Dead.
Do you like Carol from The Walking Dead?
Oh yes.
He likes her very much. All right, got a chicken leg put together. Got his tail on.
And Trinos, we gotta wait to see what bag. All right, so.
Oh, his leg.
Oh, that's cool. They have the pepper in the background.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it comes out.
Carol comb, so she's got sculpted hair, not a soft hair, not rooted hair, which will make a lot of people happy. I actually don't mind the molded hair or the rooted hair as long as it is set up good to begin with. It's the ones where you have to like get out the gel and like style yourself.
Pass me the scissors.
I'm not really in on that.
You have a pair of scissors?
It's kind of older, Carol. I wonder if you tell me what season this is from. This is certainly like later, and it's when she's gonna go rescue them, I think. Rufus has the ball in my crotch, yes. No, I think she looks good. I'll bring her much closer to you here in a minute. Looks like you can tuck her knife and her pistol in her things. I don't have to dress her, which is great. Sometimes with the 6 scale figure, they come with all their clothes, not all their clothes, they're not naked, but like they're in like their base layer, and then it's like, do you want to put this coat on them, or do you want to put this whatever on them? And I never want to put that on them, whatever the thing is. So I like it where I don't have to dress them. Is that the first time you've held a Storm figure? With all the kind of rubbery articulation?
Do you want angry face or?
Well, you can pick. It doesn't matter. Do you think he looks angry or happy?
He looks angry.
Do you think his name is Amar Mocha?
No, I don't think so.
It's Gilius Thunderhead.
It is yes.
Another thing I like about the 3 zeros, I always give you extra pegs, which is nice. So she can actually like either have holstered or hold all of her weapons in her bag. That's also nice. So the only thing that'll be in her sack is her extra hands and pegs. I don't know if I'm gonna have her. Let's see. Got her knapsack on. Should I have her holding her rifle or just have her rifle on her? Ready to do work on that piece. You know what I mean? Which one? The rifle's nice.
Yeah, the rifle is nice.
They do well with the accessories. They don't come with stands. In fact, most 6 scale companies don't come with stands except for Hot Toys. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Yeah, Rufus. Yeah. Squeak it. Yeah, Rufus. Yeah, squeak it. Yeah.
I just want to say how much.
Squeak it. Hey. Who?
I just want to say how much I appreciate how easily these heads and hands come on.
On the Storm figure? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Storm does a really nice job. Like, they have minor DC character, or not minor, they're major characters, but they have a few with the Injustice line. They only make video game products, basically. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Golden Axe. If they ever got a hold of a Marvel license,
These are nice.
because I think Storm makes the nicest, like that kind of general between
really
1/10 and
good.
1/12 scale figures that are out there.
They're easily posable.
Yeah.
But
you don't
then
feel like you're
once-
gonna break them.
Right, but once you put it in its pose, it holds it.
Yeah.
Like it's really nice.
And the Storm Mortal Kombat figures are very expensive. You know, the original run of Ninjas is probably $400 or $500 each. Some of them, even though they reissue a lot, or they give updated ones. They're the ones making Goro, Mortaro, Kintaro. They're great. Rufus.
Goodness,
What was that?
that was me
Oh,
dropping.
I'm
things.
sorry, Rufus. I said it was you, and it wasn't you.
Was not Rufus.
Rufus, are you an elephant?
No.
Or are you a doggy?
He's a doggy.
Yesterday, I opened all those toys over there, and Rufus just laid at my feet. And he barked. He did bark a couple times. But there was no squeaky.
Hi, cutie pie.
Let's see. So does she have to have this on? I don't know what to do with the gun. Kai, you're not saying nothing. How's it going over there?
Good.
Are you stuck in the doom of NECA twist ties?
They're not twist ties. It's like You know when your socks come and they have that little plastic
Well, that's
piece?
with twist tie, just that. And I mean, we're not looking for pedantics here. Yes, the NECA things that seal them into place. Stuck in the doom. I gave you that one.
Oh,
It's okay.
yours makes more sense because this says the brand on it too.
All right. So right now we're with her rifle, ready to be the danger and go save everybody. Carol repeatedly saves everybody in The Walking Dead. That's kind of what she does. She's a.
I had never seen The Walking Dead, and the first episode I had ever watched, Carol did something that I did not like, and so.
Yeah, she was like, how do people like her? I'm like, she's the most liked character and like one of the most liked in the history of television. And it's because they killed animals to eat them.
Yeah,
they live in the zombie apocalypse with no food. They're going to kill each other to eat them at some point. Like, that's just what's going to happen. We kill animals to eat them.
I just, it hit me in my soft spot.
You're not like a vegetarian.
And it wasn't like a dog, it was deer.
It was a horse.
Or a horse, yeah.
People eat horses.
Yeah, people eat horses. All right.
That's a nice hairpiece.
Get all that stuff out there now. Get it all out.
Sorry.
Don't get them things on around. Rufus can eat them. One moment.
I think we're gonna need more than just one moment. Just a moment.
Good accounts payable. Mina speaking.
Just a moment.
Show you Carol. It's the head sculpt. Look at that rifle. Very nice. All the clothing details, the buckles. I don't know if it's focusing real well on all that. The head sculpt, that Hot Toys, I think that head sculpt's good, but the Hot Toys beats people on the head sculpts. They get crushed on a lot of the other things by the other companies, on the attention to details, the workable buckles and boots and such. But they certainly are the superior company on head sculpts and have been for a while. I think she looks good. I'm happy with that. Here is Chicken Leg. I got to get the Axe Battler. I got the female Axe Battler coming. And really, I'm getting these Storm. I got the Big Death Adder to fit in with the Mythic Legions more than anything. And because I like Storm figures, I like to play with them. I like the Golden Axe. I got rid of all my Mortal Kombat Street Fighter ones in Justice. I'm not going to go back, but this is a pretty small line, and I don't feel like I have to be a completist on it. I can just get a few, and they're fun to play with, so I like those. How's it going, Kaya?
Good.
It sounds like a falsehood.
It's going.
Good accounts payable. Mina speaking.
Just a moment.
Just a moment. Is it going that well?
I'll need a bit more than just a moment.
Why?
His ties aren't pleasant.
Because NECA makes the things unpleasant? Is that what you said?
The ties aren't very pleasant.
Well, Mom already has the Penny Parker and the SPDR out. How about that? Huh?
That's nice.
Alright, we got Ramen Toys Quicksilver. I do have my Ramen Toys Ace McCloud from Centurions out right here to show you when I get this thing. So that was third party unlicensed. This is licensed. I think, yes, it's Ramen Toy by Super 7. I do believe Super 7, or maybe just Brian Flynn, the CEO of Super 7, bought the rights to Silverhawks. Let's see, 26 points of articulation, magnetic attaching tally hawk with alternate wing modes, interchangeable face mask, 2 different wing attachment sets, alternate swappable hand poses. Pretty cool. The packaging is exquisite on this. Look at this packaging.
Oh, wow.
It may be one of the nicest 1/12 scale packages I've ever seen. It's shiny, all around. You learn how to put the Oh, it got stickers?
Well, they're like,
The expressions.
yeah, so it says to cut them out.
Oh no! I'm glad I gave that one to you and not me. Cut them out and do what?
Immerse in lukewarm water
Oh.
for about 3 seconds, then pull up with tweezers, slide the backing paper. It's like a press-on tattoo
For who?
for the robot.
It goes all over him?
I guess so.
I'm gonna leave that up to you to do.
Shit, I
That
mean,
sounds
do you
awful.
want those on there?
If one more figure to go.
I mean, this thing's pretty cool.
It is really cool.
And it has LEDs of some sort. Let me read this.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out how to put the batteries in. The headlights.
Where do you put them at?
It looks like it goes in the head somewhere.
No, where do you put these stickers?
Well, see, look. Flip it back open. Like, they're putting one, like, right there. So they're just saying, like, I guess.
Like
you
a
just,
single sticker?
Like, I'm guessing you just, like, graffiti
Yeah, they just count
them.
one.
But I'm guessing you graffiti them. Like, a little girl puts stickers all over her thing that she owns.
We may just skip that part
Okay.
for now. That doesn't. Oh, I see. One's like up on my shoulder.
Are you smiling because you're a little girl that puts stickers on everything that she
Yeah.
has?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why you don't have a like $10 million robot drone,
Well, she
or even the
got,
$180 toy.
Well, she got that because her parents died during the mission. They had that drone, so then she had to be passed on to the drone.
I just feel like the chances for that to be remove air bubbles. No.
You said no.
That's good. It's gonna make it look crappy. Like, this is an expensive toy that looks nice, and if applying those wrong will make it look cheap.
Yeah.
Suddenly there's an air bubble, like when you put the garbage phone cover things on a phone and it has the air bubble in it. You're like, oh, that's great. I got a $1,500 iPhone with a OLED screen. I'm looking through a piece of leftover trash that's got bubbles in it to see. And that was good. Not a fan of that. I've never had a screen protector on my phone. All right, let me show. Oh, even the back of the case is like Starry Night type situation. Let me bring this over and show you all the stuff it comes with. I'm gonna bring this guy too,
Can I take them?
and the temporary tattoo.
Do you want me to put them on their hoverboards?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's cool. You can see like the stars in the back of that packaging. So you can see different wings for Quicksilver and for Tallyhawk, I guess. I guess somehow you can make Tallyhawk's wings go out. And you can do, oh yeah, because these are stacked on top of each other. So you can have different types of wings for Quicksilver as well. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll show you this real quick. SPDR. Stickers. What?
I'm gonna be last.
Oh.
I haven't even opened the.
Yeah, we're just
In
gonna
no
leave you.
scale.
We're just gonna leave you at the table while we eat supper. You can talk to all the folks. Isn't that right, Rufus?
I'm not very good at talking to the folks.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's your choice. There's the spider drone or whatever they call this spider robot. And then these are like the temporary tattoos to put on. I think I'm just gonna not do that. Probably ever. I don't imagine a lot of people are doing that. This is an expensive figure, and it feels pretty cool. I'm sure it's very articulated. It does not feel like as much as it costs. It actually feels relatively hollow. As compared to the Miles and the Peter B. Parker, which certainly feel premium. And I think the penny is just a statue. I don't think it has any articulation. All right, Quicksilver. Let's figure out what you're going to be. Get on the floor and shake that. Get on the floor and shake that. We probably don't have to use that stand. I don't think we're using the stand on any of the others for that so far. You can use it if you want to, but we probably won't use it. So this is going to be ramen.
I just thought it looked kind of cool.
Ramen toys, Quicksilver.
Are you
That
okay,
one.
Mom?
I broken now. It's worth the sacrifice. Oh, I need little tiny itty bitty Phillips head screwdriver. I got it. Be right back.
There's that kit. There's if you look in the top toolbox, it's got the one that has a bunch of them in it.
Oh, okay.
It'll have one. That's what that's for. It's the action figures showcase. Miss, my friend's leg is not on him right out of the case. Come back on. Pop back on, buddy. There we go. Well, he feels very nice. He looks good. I dig it. What?
I can't get his foot into the peg.
Can't get his foot in the peg, huh?
Oh wait.
Tallyhawk. So there's like closed wings and open wings for Tallyhawk. There is an unmasked head sculpt.
There's plastic where the peg is.
What?
The pegs. Yeah, I got it.
I don't know what she's talking about. What, Rufus? I will tell you, I believe this figure is very nice. And if you're on the fence, I don't know if they're still available, you should get it. I believe this could be nicer than the Super 7 offering. It's significantly more expensive. But if you've been an early bird buyer of Ramen Toy all along, they're not that expensive actually, because they continued to give the early bird price for people that bought their Centurions on day one, which I very much appreciate, making these significantly cheaper, like 40% cheaper than their retail cost. So I keep supporting them. I appreciate that. Let me bring him over.
Oh, Rufus has a spaceman.
Bring him over to you and show you a couple of these items. Alright, so this is forearm. So let me first show you Quicksilver himself. You see that silver looks spectacular. Spectacular. Let's compare him to the Iron Man Mark II that we opened yesterday. ZD Toys. Different colors of silver. I like this one more. And then this is the Ramen Toy Ace McCloud Centurions figure. And Quicksilver's a little bit bigger. But I liked that toy a lot too. Even though it's a little bit small. I think they scaled up just a touch. And then so I think somehow or another there's just a magnetic, yeah, see, Tallyhawk just stays there magnetically, which is great. And then I believe his mask pops off magnetically as well, and you can pop on his face and have the head sculpt, which I think all looks pretty doggone good.
Here we go.
Oh, hold on, let me get it to focus on you there. Oh, that's cool. Here, let me hold it. Let's see.
The back's still off of it.
That's all right. So can he change his expressions, I
Yeah.
wonder? Oh, that's neat. See if we can focus. Yeah, look at that guy.
Here, I'll put the angry face on.
Oh, it's the heads itself that change. So you change out the heads for the expressions. It's very cool.
Almost done with the neutrinos.
Oh yeah, that's neat. So this is Sentinel Toys. This is the third in their line. I think they're the first one to get Penny and SBDR out from anybody. I know Mafex hasn't done it, and I don't believe even Hasbro Marvel Legends has done this version of the Spider Drone and Penny Parker. So the Penny's just a statue, but she looks really good. All in all, I think it's wonderful. I'm gonna try to mess around a little bit. I think I'm gonna leave the helmeted head sculpt because it just looks awesome on him. And then let's see, how do we attach his wings? So these are Tallyhawk's open wings. These are his like spread wide wings. All right. Is this what I'm doing? Like this, I think. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing. They got little peg slots.
He looks kind of cool on his.
Oh, it has an R and an L. Yeah, he does. He look cool on that. Oh, I see. So there's a slot down here. There's a slot to peg this in everywhere. On his torso, and on his forearm, and on his like bicep. The leg popped off too. I think they're just, yeah, they just weren't snapped in there good.
I did it. Wait, no, they have hands.
How does it make you feel?
I feel very accomplished.
Yeah? All right.
Do you have any trinos back? Or
We have not made one because I didn't know what size the extras would be. So will
what-
it fit one of these, or do we need
It
a bigger one?
depends. Do you want to display the baby and the...
Yeah, we'll put those in the thing.
And that
What
case,
brand is this?
Sentinel.
just a snack.
Oh! These legs do keep falling off. That's not a great thing.
We just need the snack. That's nice.
No, I didn't snap. I don't know. Let's see if I can get a snap.
Do you want to have them holding any of their props?
No, they can just be right on the board,
They
like,
can just be like that.
you know,
This is
like,
fine.
like, yeah, man, cool type of situation. You know what I mean? You
So-
change out Tallyhawk's wings.
So you don't want them holding any of these things?
No, they don't need a whole lot. How do I change out his wings?
So these are the...
Oh, they just peg out as well. The neutrinos from NECA.
NECA, that's the brand they have. Okay.
Yeah, the babies will keep out. This plastic feels good. Everything pegs in and out really well. Just the leg joint. I don't know if that's I'm just not getting it secure in there or not. Look at that. Oh, Tallyhawk, fall down. Tallyhawk, fall. Leg joint fall off again. I don't like that. I gotta get that one to snap into place. Oh, there we go. Heard a snap that
I was
time.
gonna say I heard that one.
Heard the snap that
Is
time.
it alright that you're probably not going to be able to tell whose hands are whose?
That's fine.
Okay.
They're probably all the same. I doubt that they are, like, not interchangeable.
The girl has a peace sign.
Yeah, but I'm saying they probably all work with
Yes.
everybody, so it's not a big deal. All right, let's get Tallyhawk on there.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. And who knows when we'll get our Super 7. Silverhawks in. I do have the Monstar coming.
Oh.
Just keep dropping things. I do have the Monstar coming as well from this line. And that guy is huge. So I like it. I like it. You know, I'm not going to get every single thing that Ramen Toy makes, but Centurions is something nobody's making, so I liked getting those. And then this guy, he looks good. Natalie's done. She's finished off the Sentinel SPCR.
Does guys have a whole nother?
Whole other
Yes,
figure,
I do.
yeah.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Yeah, that's correct, yes.
This is a lot of plastic stuff.
Huh?
Like ties, what have you.
You gonna put that back in the trash? In that container?
Yes.
And what have you?
What have you.
What do you mean, and what have you? And what have you? Alright, we're gonna fast forward a bit and let Kai get the Inosuke open. Before Kai starts taking all his stuff out, we'll show you, because I know a lot of people have probably never seen a Buzzmod figure, even though we show on this channel. So where are these little things from?
It's from...
His dream?
Yes, his dream.
And then these are gonna be kneeling legs.
'Cause he has a
And his
little
like
pad.
kneeling pad. They all have the where you can change them out to be kneeling. And then he's got two boar faces. He's got his swords. Sounds like things are falling.
It's not good.
It's kind of a blend with a Mezco and a Mafex or a Figma, in my opinion. I think they're really nice. We like them.
Alright.
We're zoomed in on Kai.
Oh dear.
So you got to make sure you talk to the camera. Tell them what you're doing.
Right now I'm posing the
Because
little...
I'm walking away, so it's up
Oh
to you now.
dear, oh dear, okay. Right now I'm posing the mini figures of Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and Nezuko that come with an SK. Their arms and legs and waists and heads are all
Tell them what you like
articulated.
about it.
I like the fact that it comes
That
in
he's
these...
the best character in Demon Slayer?
Now that's a subject to opinion. I like that he comes with the little...
What's your opinion?
My opinion is that Zenitsu's the best character in Demon Slayer.
Why? Why do you feel like he's the best?
Why do I feel like he's the best character? Oh dear. Because overall I think he's very relatable in the fact that he's the only person who's like, I don't want to go and fight demons. I'm probably gonna end up dying, and I'm scared of that. While all the other people are like, yeah, let's go do this. And
Well, it's because that's what they've trained to do. They chose to train to do that.
well, the thing is, Zenitsu didn't have a choice. Actually, his grandfather was a one person who trained people for Demon Slayer, like to slay demons, to become demon slayers. And Zenitsu was like kind of cast out from his family because he ended up like causing something to happen to where he had debt, and his grandfather was the only person who took him in, and to do so, his grandfather had taught him how to become a demon slayer, and he ended up going to final selection to actually officially become one due to his grandfather. Even though like he tried to get out of it, but his grandfather was like the only person who never gave up on him and kept on forcing him to train.
What's going on?
She's explaining why Zenitsu is her favorite character.
Because she thinks he's cute.
Oh, and that, yeah.
That's the reason.
I think he's really cute. I do. I do. I will.
He was her favorite character before she watched it.
Actually, that's not true. I think it was Nezuko. Alright. Left. Oh, yes, camera speaking.
Talk about what you're doing.
Talk about what I'm doing right now. So Inosuke, he has these holes on the sides of his pelt where you can put his swords where they're sheathed on the sides if you want to have it where he's not using his swords. But the figure actually comes with these little pegs so you can fill in the gaps on his pelts, which I think is really cool, so that way you won't have the holes showing. It's neat. I don't think I've ever seen figures have that before. Let's see, what am I doing? Good question. Talking. Okay. Mom, give me something to talk about.
Talk about the figure.
Okay. So you have to put the pegs in from the back so that they fit correctly.
Talk about other boys you like and think are cute.
From
Just all around the world.
all around the world.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jason Momoa?
Oh,
You think he's
that's
cute?
attractive. Yes, Jason Momoa.
That's
is-
attractive? You call Jason Momoa that's?
No, Jason Momoa is very attractive.
Oh. Is that so?
Let's see. Andrew Garfield is attractive.
What would you say are three of your favorite action figures this year?
Oh, this year.
Since Christmas time.
We've done a lot since Christmas time.
Is the neutrinos in your top three?
I'm sorry, but they're not.
What? You were so excited
I
when they were
was.
going to release the neutrinos.
I was. Just because I was excited does not mean they make it into the top three.
Well, what's in the top three?
I think that...
Crocmaster?
No.
Bing Bong? It smells like cotton
It
candy?
does smell like cotton candy, but he's not in the top 30.
That Inosuke in your hand right now?
No, I don't think it makes sense to be top 3. I think the top 3 would be the Red Goku we did.
Of that same line?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, is he Amazing Yamaguchi?
No, Amazing Yamaguchi we did was
The
Todoroki that you reviewed.
Todoroki the Derby.
Is that in your top 3 action figures?
I did.
You told the people they should buy it for $90 instead of the $20 one, like it was just nothing.
You asked for my
Drop down your 90. Drop down the 90 on it.
I gave like my pros and
Look at all these figures that are open and we're just waiting for you.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm fiddling with little pieces.
Fiddling with little pieces, huh?
That's what's happening.
Yeah, that could be the name of my ska cover band.
You're right.
Huh? What are you doing right now?
I'm trying to.
What pieces are you done with? Done with the heads.
Yes, done with those.
What boar boy head did you put on?
I put on the angry one.
The angry one,
Because all of our
alright.
people are in fighting poses.
You're not gonna have him kneeling?
He's gonna go in a fighting pose.
Now he doesn't have an effect piece.
That's because he can do this. his iconic like pose when he shows that he's like fully
I mean, that's inappropriate.
articulated.
Look at this.
What do you mean? How is that inappropriate? Oh.
That's inappropriate. That's how you wanted to pose him?
No.
I wanted to pose him like that, but I told you you had like that.
The 2 swords. No.
That's why he doesn't have an effect piece, because he can do that to himself? That's nasty. Maybe that's why he's got a boar head. He used to be my favorite. I don't know if he is anymore.
The la
Pervert.
Because he's.
A pervert?
Well, he can just.
Where's his extra face at? You put it there already.
He can. This is trash.
That's trash.
Yes.
What
It
is?
had 2 of the little pegs that you can put in.
Oh, that
here.
was your
Like that.
connection piece.
He can dislocate
Give me the kneeling pieces. Or the ooh la la legs, whatever the heck it is. So he doesn't get an effect piece for his slashing swords because he can.
Oh, and he
That.
comes with his 2 sheathed swords too.
Those are sheathed.
Yeah, because he wraps them up in like the.
Okay, so you won't need those because you're going to have him
Wrapping.
wielding both of them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But it's not. Yeah. Yes.
But it's not what?
But it's not like the other ones where you can take the tops out of the
Remove
sheaths
them?
and just have him wearing the sheaths. No, he has to be wearing the sheaths with the swords in them. Which I do like.
So
that
his
one.
sheaths must magically disappear.
Well, I
So
mean,
both
when
of it,
he
you're going to have the 2 gripping hands. Those are the hands you're going to have to use.
Yes. Which I guess makes sense because his sheaths are just made out of like bandages or something. So when he does pull them off, they aren't just gonna stay.
Bandages, huh?
Well, they're like wrapped in cloth or something.
Is that because he's the best? Take them hands off.
Like,
He's shirtless. He looks cute.
he is shirtless.
Do you think he's cute?
The shading is nice.
You think Jason Momoa's cute, but he's not cute?
No, he's nice.
Oh, yeah, she thinks he's cute. He was by far
Oh my gosh.
the best of the voice actors.
He was very nice.
He had an extremely long line.
Well, that's because he's the main character in 3 other very, very popular
An
shows.
extremely long line. And you enjoyed
Tanjiro
reading
had a
them.
long line. Tanjiro had a long line.
Not as long as he did.
No.
Do you like him more than Tanjiro?
Oh, see.
Is there an owl in here?
An owl?
Huh?
Ooh.
Rufus is trying to get some pork fried
Rice.
rice. Now he's steaming some rice. He's gonna some stir fried pork and broccoli. Add a little rice, a little pork rice action.
I don't
Something.
like that his face falls off very easily.
I mean, you can fix me and fix that. You check. Why'd you take the peg off?
Because that's what you're supposed to do. See?
Is it because you took the
Oh,
peg?
no, not his head comes off. His face, like his actual face
Oh.
plate comes off.
Why does he wear a boar's head?
Why? I'm pretty sure it's because he has a very feminine face. And he gets, like, people joke about it in the show.
So he wear a boar's head?
Yeah,
Why do people
and
joke
he-
about it in the show?
Because he's so, like, because he's, like, really muscular, has a really deep voice, and he, like, grew up in the wilderness, but he has, like, a girl's face.
Does he use the word like that many times?
No,
that you
he
just
doesn't.
used in that
I
sentence?
used it a lot. I'm very sorry.
Oh.
What's funny is she just
Yeah, I
pointed out
did.
to me the other day. She was
did.
like, I understand now, Mom, your thing with the like, because there's a girl in one of her classes.
Well, I'm nervous.
That sounds exactly
I'm
like it.
nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because there's a tripod right there looking at you. I'm gonna tag your theater
Can-
teacher on this.
Oh no.
Oh, she gonna find the YouTube at some point. Cause I'm gonna be the parent that comes to all the stuff. She'd be like, "Sure, do you have anything that Kai has recorded on the internet?" Well, as a matter of fact, I do. I can share it with you. Maybe we'll get it live streamed in the cloud stream.
Live stream.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
yeah.
I-
My man, King Man West Chess Collector, he said his daughter's a little bit younger than you. And she goes to school, feels like she's a YouTube celebrity. She tells everybody. I'm on YouTube. She's embarrassed by me.
No.
That's why she's going to stay on restriction for another 2
It's
weeks.
not true. I'm not embarrassed by you.
Hurts my feelings.
I'm not
Deeply.
embarrassed by you.
What about all these action figures?
I'm not embarrassed by the action figures.
You have more than like this in your room.
I do.
Would you ride this thing like a horsey? If this was your steed?
Will it kill me?
No, he's your steed.
In that case, yes, I would. I would
To
ride
school?
it
Would you ride that to school
Yes,
instead
I
of the
would
bus?
Ride that to school.
I don't believe That's true. You can bring it with you on Monday.
Cause, no, not the toy.
You said yes.
The animal.
You said yes.
Ride it like a pony
Yep.
at school.
Bring it to school.
If that was a real animal, I'd do that. Because in that case, that means like mythical creatures are
Oh,
real.
you already signed up.
I mean, you won't ride it. I'll get him to play My Pony through the intercom, too. Does that work? Are you done with his instructions?
Yes.
He has the coolest swords of any of them as well, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
because he chips them himself.
With his teeth?
No, the rock.
Is that why he gets in that pose from earlier? That's what he's doing.
No,
The Ulala
he was
pose?
trying to prove to Tandro that he was better than him because he was more flexible.
Is he better than him?
I don't know.
Why'd you just slurp? She must think he's Jason Momoa.
She's drooling on her.
Hurry up, get in pose so I can show the camera. It's time for supper.
I'm trying.
4 hours later.
It takes a minute.
Look at all these figures I've opened while you've been opening that one.
You haven't opened all of this while I was doing this.
It takes a minute. Are you gonna cosplay as him?
I have seen where girls were cosplay as him, but they'll wear like the
A
wraps.
pasty?
No, gosh, no.
I mean, that probably has happened.
Yes, but I have.
In fact, I'd imagine that's happened more than whatever you're describing.
Where they'll like.
Just cover up their
They wear like a nude colored sports bra or like a nude colored
tube
Or they'll
top
do
thing.
like
top or like they wrap
it,
in a
yeah.
bandage.
Yeah,
wrap.
Or pasties.
I haven't seen that yet.
Depends on which
But-
con you go to. I would imagine. I bet at Dragon Con there'll be somebody dressed as that. At night. Dragon Con at night. Going to the rave. So how are you posing him here?
I'm trying.
Do you feel like you're doing good?
No,
So what's your favorite figures? Your 3 favorite figures this year?
my 3 favorite is probably
Rengoku
that Rengoku that we've opened.
from BuzzMod.
Yes.
You just-
Does this count statues too? Do statues
Sure.
count too? Okay. Oh my gosh, what statues have?
Well, why'd you ask that question if you don't have one in mind?
I just need to know. I guess.
I mean, you're getting no. You just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and his pants keep falling off.
That's not true. It's not his entire pants. It's just the pelt and
There's the Figma. We are buying
the.
the Figma of each of the slime. We haven't opened any of those yet. Of the Demon Slayer. I thought that Kaya was going to start setting up figure photography for her
I'm sorry.
story that she's writing, but she's done 39,000 other projects since then and left them incomplete. So I guess we're not. So I could sell those Figma anime figures, I suppose. Like the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Oh no! And the guy from Shield Hero.
Yep, Shield Hero and Naruto and Demon Slayer and
Oh, he doesn't look right.
2 Scatterbrain. I mean, I don't believe
There's
he's
a
gonna.
mystery. I heard something fall in the house, but I can't figure out where.
Uh-oh.
So,
Did you look in the laundry room where the boxes are that I just put up there?
oh, I did not.
I bet that's what you heard. Possibly. I don't know where else I just put things. That's it.
I
Mystery in the
broke
house.
The hook for the towel.
It's
and
9 o'clock.
Oh dear. I haven't been doing this for like an hour, have I?
Over an hour.
Oh. Just this figure?
Yeah, come on.
Oh dear. Oh goodness.
Pick a different pose if you can't do it. I'll show you what the finished pose is because we're going to be here.
No, I can do this. I can do this.
Right now, immediately, you
Not
got the box blocking where they can't see what you're doing anyway.
I don't know.
Come on. Why you got him leaned all the way back like he's doing the Matrix? How do you ever expect him to stand? You keep fiddling with his legs, but you've got his back arched all the way back. The thing will never stand that way.
I'm sorry.
Rufus, why is your sister so weird?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I am.
Come on. That's it? That's where we're going? Is he barefoot or he's wearing thongs?
He's wearing. He's not wearing thong sandals, but he's wearing sandals that are like attached with
Super glue? Pork and beans.
hide.
Feces, huh?
Hide.
Hide.
Like
How does one attach their shoes with
animal
hide?
hide.
Why is it attached to his foot?
No, animal fur. It's attached with animal fur.
Not that either.
It was not the boxes. It was not the Voldemort in her bathroom. What
No,
was
not the Voldemort. The towel hook in my bathroom.
it? What? Why would the towel hook in your bathroom fall?
Because the one for my hair, it fell, but I restuck it on.
That would not have made that
Okay.
noise.
Okay.
Finish posing this
I'm
thing.
trying. Sorry.
You still got him leaning
I
back.
apologize.
Oh, no.
Oh my
All
god.
right, you're about to lose your posing privilege.
Yeah, she's just being silly
Yeah.
now.
She's
You're
trying to
acting
flirt
like a
with
4-year-old.
whoever's watching. Trying to flirt with whoever's watching.
Now she's just trying to get screen
Want those
time.
comments, yep. She act like she don't, but she do. Leave those comments.
Oh dear.
I have watched you do this to his legs 70,000 times. And you've not done anything.
I'm trying to get him to look natural.
I mean, you probably don't mean to be the one posing it there. It's got a great big gap
Where?
on his hip.
It's hidden. No, that looks weird up here. Yes, thank you.
I mean, why don't you have his torso like down in his pants? Oh, his face. I think this thing is supposed to, where is this thing? Oh no, that thing is not nice. That's bad.
What the hot?
The
like,
pelt with
yeah,
all the
pelt,
individual, it's like the
yes.
figure arts articulated capes. Those are not good. I mean, I understand why it's like that. Because you can do all kind of dynamic stuff with it, but that ain't it. That's how he's gonna be posed. He's gonna be posed like that. That's what it's gonna be. I'm tired of looking at this. It's gonna be like that.
Should I show his little?
As cool looking as he is, he's probably the least nice of these so far. No cloth goods. This weird. Each joint of this is articulated, but then it's plugged into his boot hole. It's not.
No,
nice.
it's a bit above his butt. I think.
Why you were looking?
I don't.
I already showed him them. Yeah, you can
Oh,
show
the
him them
little
little dolls.
So this is the Nezuko one.
Why does he come with this?
Because in the Mugen Train arc, all of them are put to sleep,
Yeah.
and you get to see each of the characters' dreams.
The thing up there.
And in his, he's like the leader of his group.
Hold on. There we go. All right, go sit back down there in that chair
Okay.
and tell them
Yes.
what they can look forward to tomorrow. Because
What are we looking for?
it's taking you so long, we can't do anything else tonight on this video. I don't know. Tell them. What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
What are they going to see us do in this video tomorrow?
Oh, CS 2000.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, tell them. Make some stuff up.
Make some stuff up.
Yeah.
Wait, but then I'll feel like we have to do it tomorrow then.
Well, then make up stuff that you can afford.
We are
Oh, it's
going
blurry. I'm sorry, everybody. All right, well, tomorrow we're going to show you where these figures, a lot of them end up. I'm going to try to take some pictures with it at some point with this little diorama right here. So you can see that. Take some pictures with that thing. We are going to show you where they end up. We have got some lights for the Snake Mountain. And we got a few more coming in, so I want to show you all those. And then we'll probably be at the end. This video is long, and it's a whole lot of Kaya working with a Inosuke action figure.
You can cut that out.
No, I'm letting the whole thing in. This clip is 20 minutes alone, just this clip, since I came back from upstairs. You excited? Do a little dance. All right, talk to y'all tomorrow.
So,
Rufus, do you want to open your pup box and get in the pool later?
yes, he does.
Fall.
Yes.
Are you gonna get in the roof? We got him a pool. I haven't put it up yet.
Cool, I bet he'll like that.
Are you gonna get in it?
I think it'll probably not have room for me and Rufus, and also I'm not wearing a swimming suit.
Well, I mean, you know, I could just bustier it. I guess we should just go to lunch instead.
I mean, we should probably go to lunch first.
And then
before we
maybe-
have any bustier discussions.
That's true. Well, there's just underpants on the counter right now.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been doing couture sewing for my family.
that's true. I do like my G-string. We're back home. We went to lunch. I didn't show you any of that. Went to lunch. We filmed a quick Target hunt. And now Natalie is filling up Rufus' pool.
I am.
Which I feel like I'm going to get in that pool with him. I think that's a thing that's gonna happen.
I think it should happen.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
Enjoy that very much too.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna film a puppy dub life episode where he gets his 8-month pup box. Natalie also got him a hot dog, inflatable pool toy, and then we're gonna let Rufus play in the pool. I'm gonna put most of that episode also here for you to see, because there's no reason, it's gonna be impossible to film that stuff twice, and you might enjoy it. And a lot of people don't watch the puppy dub life Rufus episodes, but I think this is gonna be quite a thing to see. So we're gonna open up the pup box. We're gonna play with Rufus in the thing. We do have some other stuff coming in from Amazon that I want to talk about at the end of this video, and I want to show you where we put the figures, even though it's not very good, and some of the lights that we have. We got some lights coming for Snake Mountain today, so we may have a big time jump to the end of the evening after this, but this is about to be fun. So if you watch Puppy Dub Life, you're gonna see the similar footage again about the next probably 6-7 minutes, 10 minutes. Sorry for that, but it's been a pretty long video, and you can fast forward if you want to, or just enjoy it again, because here it comes. Oh, he's TTing. That's not on camera. That's all right. Yeah, good boy. Oh. Not sure what to do. Hey, you want this? Oh, he's very uncertain. Hey! Hey!
Rufus, come here.
Wait! Wait! Yeah. Come on. You can get in.
Yeah, come on.
Maybe we have to put him in. Wait! Now I'm wet. You gotta get in with me.
Come on, Rufus.
No? Oh, he's scared of it. Look, now I'm all wet. Look. Oh, it's so wet and juicy. Oh, it's so wet and juicy. Oh, it's so wet and juicy. Come here. Uh-oh. Going in. Come here. Let's play in the water. He thinks we're taking a bath.
What do you think, buddy?
No?
You don't like it?
You want this hot dog?
You always try to play in water.
No?
Here, let's add a cup of ice cream.
Oh! Why did we do that? It made my package cold. As I am submerged in a dog pool, and my dog doesn't want to. Now there's just ice going up my shorts. Oh, we're just drinking the water.
I thought you would want to play in it
Hey,
more.
you want to play? You want to play, Daddy?
No, he wants to drink the water.
That's it?
This is a big water dish.
This is a lot of buildup for nothing, sir.
Didn't the ice help? Cool, Paul?
I mean, it went in non-strategic locations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
That wasn't my intent.
we thought he'd like it. But we're going to do other things with Rufus as it cools down a little bit and it's not quite so hot. He also, I'm sure, doesn't like being out here in the heat. Rufus, what if I do the great Moodle like it's wrestling? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh? Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. It's time to wrap this video up. Let me show you where these figures are now on display. So I got Boo in there with Universe 7, just technically because he would have been in Universe 7's tournament, but he fell asleep. So I got Beerus, Whis, and then I've got that Boo in there. And then there's the Inosuke with the rest of the Buzz Mod Demon Slayer. That's a great display. I've got their little puppets or whatever it was with them. I think that's the only changes down here. Show you in the bathroom. Voldemort, the smaller one, is there. And then here are those 3 new ones. I think we got all the anime ones on that wall there. All of our toilet art. So when you come to use the potty, like Rufus wants to do, sir. Hey. No, sir. Huh? You can look at this beautiful art. I actually don't yet have the lights, the rest of the lights I need for Snake Mountain. So we're just going to show you a version of that and here in a minute. And then when we get the rest of the lights, I'll update that further. Let's see what's up here. Put the little Iron Man down there. I got a lot to do. Got all the Sentinel into the Spider-Verse figures there now. Quicksilver's up there kind of with his 80s. But all this was Super 7 until I stuck those guys there. Transformers back there. There's Karg. And I just got the Neutrinos up here for now because I have nowhere to put them. There's just nowhere to put them. I've had some calamities on this shelf. And again, I'm probably going to start to tote some things up here pretty soon. Figure out what I'm going to do with what. What's going to stay permanently on display. Those are the models Kai made me. The Joe stuff, nothing. I laid the Cobra officers down. Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of nothing good. I just got this Goku here in the corner. And there's the 2 new movie ones. I did put that Android 16 back there. So I got all the androids together. I think that looks fine. But we just have a lot of rearranging to do. There's the Shinron. I don't know what to do with that. So here's this. You've seen this. But we did put these lights in last time. So it lights up the Thundercats great. So the Thunder Tank is going to be really easy to see. And then you see that red light there that's kind of lighting up the table. And what it also does that's really cool is it makes the lava waterfall light up from this side, which we think is great. So we've got some more puck lights coming, like small lights. These are actually strip LEDs that recharge. You can see it down there. But we're going to get some puck lights and like tuck one back there by Scareglow and maybe put one in the door and behind Skeletor's throne. Just some different accent colors. They're supposed to come from Amazon, but they are not here yet. I do have the Sleepy Lino there with Hookman. Snow Mountain, that guy. I don't know what I just said. So I think that looks good. I do want to show you that. That is a work in progress shelf. You see we've got the Bull Airs Tanjiro sneakers up there with the Figure Art Zero and the box. Got the Bobas up there, but I don't have the box yet for those. And I don't have my Turtles ones yet. But that's going to be my custom sneakers shelf at some point here. More of that'll come in the future. What do you think, Rufus? He's playing with this new raccoon skunk toy he got from his pup box. Anyway, that'll wrap up this actually really, really long, but not terribly eventful episode. Oh, my hair's still wet from being in the pool and dousing myself. Natalie and Kai are actually doing some school lunch shopping, school supply shopping, whatever. Kim did go home. Kim hung out with us all afternoon. I don't think I had maybe one clip of her on film. But we've had a good day, good trip, or good episode. Lots of toys get open. Finally, nothing too open for any of us, which is great. At some point, we need to do a collection update video. At some point, we need to do a Natalie and Kai collection update video. But we've got a lot of work to do in the collection room. It's a disaster right now, so we got a lot of work to do. Anyway, next week, we're running a race, Natalie and I, with some teammates. And we're going to try to do some fun stuff with that. We'll probably get those puck lights in. We'll show you some of that. And we'll see where else we go next week on Dub Life. Until then, Rufus, can you say it? I guess not. Squeeze it!